Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am Bogus Meat Factory. Ooh, there's a light there. Welcome, everybody. Wow, folks. Shh. Hello. Do you know what tonight is? Tonight is a most monumental evening, folks. Tonight is... Look. We had a pop-up stream last night. I was going to play Hand of Fate 2. We were going to beat Hand of Fate 2. We were right there. And then something happened. Something insidious leaked into my brain. Something unexpected. I stopped having fun. There's a certain point where the missions were becoming very particular in how they wanted you to approach it. That made the game difficult for me to navigate. There was a key moment in the game narratively that was really interesting. It was the devil was what the hand was called, and it was a story that really was talking about how we got to where we were in the game. It's a really interesting story. And it involved all the characters involved. It was very interesting and very fascinating. But the problem was that to progress through that, or to consider that a conclusion, the game hung on a very particular moment near the very end of this thing, of this series of hands that we were playing in this game. And it didn't work out. It relied very much on luck or doing a very particular series of tasks. But you had lots of options. If you didn't choose the right option, there's only one correct one. It was game over, but you had to go through a lot of stuff to get to that point. And while it was attempting to try to use its mechanics to actually create a more defined narrative, it still was hung up on a single decision or choice near the end and some luck to make it so that a person could pass through that. And it was daunting for me. It was frustrating. Something that should have been very easy. But we got hung up on it. So I was very flustered. And I was like, I can't. If they would have just made that be something super simple and super straightforward and not given choice and tightened down on it at that point, I would have very happily accepted that and moved on, because I thought it was a very interesting narrative presentation, and I thought that what they were trying to tell you was really good, but it wasn't for me, sadly. So it is going into the Hall of Shame with Unreal. Even though I love Hand of Fate and all of the things that it does, I couldn't finish it just simply because my headspace was ready to move on and the game was stopping me from doing so. And it's not even entirely the fault of the game. I will say this, because I very much enjoyed that game. I loved the things that it was trying to do. I think that it accomplished 99% of the stuff. There's that 1% that really just, it was irksome. So, sadly, there are 2 games this year that I haven't finished. Well, there's 3, but we're not going to talk about the other one. But tonight we were going to be doing something, going back. I'd made a goal this year, which we didn't entirely fulfill, but we're working on it. We made major progress in this. I had a goal of wanting to go through the entire Shining series. You know, going through Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 1, Shining Force 2, Shining Force CD, Shining Force 3, Shining the Holy Ark, those games. We did Shining Force 1 and Shining Force CD in its entirety. And, took a big break. We're going to move on to Shining Force 2. We're going to go into the virtual bedroom and play some of that, which I'm really excited for, because I very much enjoy the Shining series. I mean, look, I got the game right here. We're emulating. We're going into the virtual bedroom, but, It's beautiful. It's a little old. This is my childhood copy. This is the one that I've had since I was a kid. I love it to death. So we're going to jump into that now. So let's move on into the virtual bedroom. Get this game started. Get some silly voices going. Elgato, I don't want to see you. Game window. That is not the game window. Blink. Blink. There we are. Let's dive in, shall we? All right. For those that haven't been here before, that haven't seen this virtual bedroom, this delightful place within which I hang my hat. Well, I'm just resizing my window so I can see chat better. Blink. Blink. Okay. This is the virtual bedroom. Lip. We're back. We're back. This is it's Sierra stuff. So to get this to work on my computer today was a major challenge, and it involved me having to do some finagling. We also did a little bit of, look at this. We're making a little display here. It's very nice. And so EmuVR is the software. You get to uses RetroArch as its emulation, and you get to design a bedroom in all of its glory and set things up for this. So this is what we're doing right now, and we're going to be playing Shining Force 2. I'm excited. Let's make sure everything works right. Because, man, I was having lots of problems with the controller. Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Drivers. Oops. Can we resume? Should work now. No, of course not. 1 second. I got this working, I promise you. Direct input. X input. Let's restart it and see if that worked. Of course not. Why does this game hate me? Yeah. I don't know why. It does not want to work. Un momento. Technical difficulties. Hi, Lip, by the way. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Input. Direct input. Come on, let's work. You can do this. Let's close it. Whoa, that's crazy. I just broke it. There we go. Run. Or not. Still not gonna. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? Come on. You can do this. Close content. Yeah. Start content. Work, dang it. Really? Game? Really? Oh my gosh. We're off to a great start. No controller. Yeah, of course not. Close content. Run. No. Well, we might not be in the virtual bedroom. because it doesn't want to work. Of course it doesn't. You know, I got it to work earlier today. I promise you. It worked. Try one more thing. No. No. Stop, game. Stop. Ah! I'm smashing games! Of course. I broke it. Well, I hope you guys are doing well today. One last thing. I don't know why it's not picking up my input, it's just insane. It is insane that it does not pick up the input right now. What on? Yeah, it should. It should. There's no reason as to why it shouldn't. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. It is, for some reason, determined. Let's see. Yeah. There. It has, for some reason, determined that a different controller that isn't hooked up is the dominant controller. Did a small crossword puzzle. It took about 10 minutes for 10 answers. Most of that was looking for one specific word, which was the only one that was diagonal, and the only one that crossed over any other words. Soul wasn't expecting either. So I wasn't expecting either. All right. Well, let's get into the story. Let's begin. Okay. All right. Stay here, okay? It's a good mouse voice. Whoops, a dead end. Wise guy, huh? Shaking his head. Hey, I found some hidden stairs. Hey guys, follow me. Alright. This is so dark. Finally, I found the hidden room at the ancient shrine. A treasure chest. Oh boy, oh boy. I wonder if they're here. Oops. 1 second. He found a power potion. No, I don't want this. Oh god, I'm picking up the TV. Oh god. There, turn off the lights. I'm not sure. Okay, there. Something's shining over there. Some kind of force. It must be the jewels of light and evil. Quite a storm. Excuse me. It's a stormy night. Oh, I'm Santa Claus. It's unusual for this time of year. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Is it time to go to the ancient tower? Yes, sire. It's stormy outside, be careful. Stormy, yes, we get stormy. Excuse me, sire. I have a bad feeling. Oh well. Watch out, time for something, you'll be killed. Oh, a gust of wind. Make sure all the doors and windows are shut. Come on, game. all spooky. Drive to castle. Well?
Phew, I can't. You whip, let me do it. Yeah, right. Blast, I won't budge.
You idiots, let me do it. I want to know what that rat butt looks like. Well, that didn't work. This time I'll pull both of the jewels at the same time.
Slay the thief, grab the 2 jewels.
1, 2, 3.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel just great.
You did it! You have the legendary jewels!
I did. Oh, I got him! I have the legendary jewels, bravo!
What's happening?
You must escape from the shrine, follow me! This is some major Landstalker music, I love it.
So spooky. Somebody bring a light to the king's chamber. Oh, the wind blew out all the candles. It's so dark, I can't see a thing. What was that? Sire, the ancient tower. What's wrong?
It's collapsing. Maybe it was struck by lightning.
No, not lightning. To my knowledge, that tower's impervious to any type of disaster.
Minister!
What is it? The sealed door! Ancient tower! Go on!
It's open!
It's impossible. It can't be opened. I'm sure it was closed before the lightning, but... strange. Sire, I'm going to go and see what happened. We must know the truth.
Who's talking right now?
Be careful. Take me to the sealed door. Strange. Strange indeed. Lightning at the ancient tower. Oh, I'm an old man. Huh? Did I hear something? A sealed door that is open. An unusual storm, everything is so strange.
What? I feel as if someone is watching me. It must be my nerves.
I guess it was nothing. I have to get a hold of myself.
What was that? Who's there?
It's not my imagination. Somebody's in this room.
Yeah.
Hey! Get down from there. Stay away from me.
Assassins. I wanna look at that butt. Show me that goblin butt.
Somebody help!
Such a long intro. There we are. No, Timer Septum! That snare drum.
You're finally here. Ah, you look so confused. You don't know why you're here? Yes, I used a spell on you. Where are you going? You can't escape from this mystery forest unless you help me. What you gonna do? What should I call you?
Data 2. Okay. Oh man, we need a hero name. This is important. This is very important. What do we name our hero? Shining Force 1, we had Poop. Too long. How about Dookie? How about Dookie? We have to go with the poop humor. We're talking butts. Hold on, let's see if I can do this right. Nope.
Dookie, nice name, huh? I'll let you decide the difficulty level at this time.
Super, normal, hard, super, or ouch. Sounds like it'll do. Key. Norm.
Taking it easy, yeah? Oh, good luck. You have no time to waste.
Slow us down a bit. So now this has changed a lot. Your character moves a lot faster. Also, if there's something of interest, it actually... I know Norm passed away. Now it'll automatically do things when there's points of interest too. Good morning, Dookie. You woke up late this morning. Did the storm wake you up? Hurry to school, Sir Astral, and Sarah must be waiting. Dookie investigated the bookshelves. A book. Attitude of Soldiers. Dookie investigated the wash basin. Soapy water. Gulp, gulp. Yuck! That tastes disgusting. If there's any secrets, any mithril, or extra characters that I might be missing, you're also more than welcome to let me know. I don't want to miss a thing. Dookie investigated the vase. It was dark inside.
Sir Astral is the wisest person in Grand Seal. He's just a great man. He opened a school all by himself. You must realize how lucky you are.
He thinks of you as his own grandson. Sometimes he may badger you, but that's because he loves you.
Hey boy, good morning. Are you going to school? Say, Sir Astral certainly is a great person. He even teaches a mischievous kid like you.
Good morning, Dookie. It's a wonderful day, isn't it?
Hey, would-be customer. Sorry, we're not open yet.
Oh, this is so cheery.
You unruly boy, where on earth are you going? There's no school outside. Go to school.
Not going to school. School's for chumps. Empty barrel. Dark inside. Brace. It's jail. Welcome. Your desire will be fulfilled. Be careful, the light is always on your side. That guy is creepy. He looked into the well, a deep well. It's the castle, we're not going there yet. I've played some of this, but I have not done a lot. Oh! Hold on. Gotta get a name, or a voice for this guy. Oh, I'm sleepy. Ja must be sleeping soundly about now.
Hey, Dookie! How are ya?
Sir Astral is in the basement, but he looks strange today. It was empty. He investigated the bookshelves. A book healing magic. He looked at the paper. It reads, "Nothing to fear but fear itself." It reads, "Look before you leap." It reads, "No pain, no gain." Is this true? Oh, yeah, Mike, it is a first-person dungeon crawler. Also, I highly recommend, Mike, you take a look at Shining the Holy Ark on the Sega Saturn. It's another dungeon crawler from the same team of people, but it is absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. All the barrels are empty.
Oh yeah?
Here. Oh, it's her.
Oh, yeah? It must be. No, it's not a...
Bookshelf. Sega Guide. Sounds good. Little Dinosaurs. Be good. The Legend of Max. Protagonist from the first game. Science 101. Study of yogurt. They spelled it wrong this time. It's spelled with a J, but we're going to take it. Guide to the Castle. An old goat. Sir Astral. What you been up to, Mike? How are you doing today, my friend? I hope you're doing well.
Oh, good morning, Dookie. When did you come in? Is it time to start school? Okay, I'm coming up soon. By the way, Dookie, what do you think of the storm last night? Did you feel something evil or anything? No, nothing? Oh, perhaps it was just my imagination. Sorry.
I'm doing great, Mike. We sadly gave up on Hand of Fate 2, but Yes. Oh, it's you, Dookie. I thought it was Sir Astral. What's wrong with you? Your seat's next to Chester. Oh, Chester.
Is everybody here? Okay, let's start. Where is Jaha? Overslept again? Oh, well. I can't wait for him. Where did I leave off yesterday?
Sir Astral! The minister would like you to come to the castle.
What has happened? Why are you so...
The king has fallen down and is in great pain.
What? The king? Oh, I'm coming. Sorry, kids, I have to go to the castle. Stay here.
Dookie, did you hear that? The king is sick, man. But I think it must be something else. He was acting so strange. Hey, Chester! Let's go to the castle. We can't, sir. We're just kids. Don't listen. Never mind that. I got a plan. Look, Dookie, maybe we can meet the princess. Are you going with us? No. No, really? And I'm not going either. But if you change your mind, let me know, okay? Yeah, I do want to go to the castle, but Dookie, how about you? Cyrus! How's it going, Cyrus? It's been so long. How are you, my friend? How have you been? What have you been up to? Dookie, so you decided to go? Yeah, let's go. Great, let's go right now, hurry! What? Dookie, are you going? I'm going too! Sarah the Pursed and Chester the Kunite. The Kunti have joined the force. No worries, my friend. It's good to see you. Have you been playing anything good lately? You been up to anything? If you know anything about Shining Force 2, about any secrets, any mithril, any secret characters, let me know. I don't want to miss anything.
Halt! Where do you think you're going?
Well, let's see. Yes, Sir Astral called us. Why? We're his pupils. He left a package behind and... You want to deliver it to him? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Be good in the castle, okay?
Making time to play some Ace Combat 7. Very nice.
Northern Gallum is a country on our border, but we are allies.
Do we really need to guard our country? Some younger soldiers think that peace is boring, but they're wrong. I hate fighting, but I've almost forgotten how to fight in this peaceful kingdom. I'm going to the ancient shrine in the south to kill some rats. Oh, who are you? I'm tired because I was standing watch all night long. Zed. Weapon storage. The weapons inside could be rusty. We haven't opened the door for many years. A deep dark well. Very cool. Yes, of course I am. Dookie opened the chest. Found an antidote. One of the things that this game also has a major quality of life update is that when your inventory's full, it just passes it on to the next person. So you don't have to do all this major micromanagement of inventory, which is nice. So you just pass it on. Dun dun. Bum bum. Dun. Okay. How busy am I? Soldiers eat here every day without doing any work, but I think that's okay. A soldier's job is fighting. Empty barrel. Empty barrel. Empty barrel. We have to check all the barrels. What is she doing now? She brought the king his breakfast over an hour ago. This is King Grantsil's public room. Oh, you must be pupils of Sir Astral. You look too young to work for the king. Why don't you go back to school, huh? I saw Sir Astral going into the king's bedroom. He was in such a hurry. Do you know why? I don't. Siege Tower was built in order to watch for invaders. I love every Shining Force. You got the tower that you gotta climb. How fine the view is. I can see the eastern continent from here. And my house. Doesn't do anything but just this. Winding back and forth. Okay. So this way. Oops, excuse me. In the barrel, empty. It's been very warm lately. That's good to know. Ah! Who are you? Get out of here! Boys are not allowed to come in our dressing room! Sorry. Alright. What's wrong with the king? He's usually down here by now. I thought the king would be the last person to oversleep. What's there more over here? No. I'm a messenger from Gallum. I came here to see the king, but he's still sleeping. Did I arrive too early? The cook said that the king didn't eat today. I wonder why. Treasures. Grand Seal Kings. I am Canadian. Zed. Oh, Father, please wake up. Sir Astral.
Nothing is wrong with his body, but
he is suffering badly from something.
perhaps it might be, well... What are you doing here?
Oops. All berries. Sorry, sir.
Well, we just followed you. Don't lie to me. You wanted to see the castle, didn't you?
Sir Astral, who are they?
Oh, well... they're my pupils.
They're your eyeballs? So they are. They look like good kids. You must have a special reason to have them here, right?
I didn't mean for...
Astral glares at Dookie.
You said the door of the ancient tower is open? There must be a connection between the open door and the king's sickness. I called them here to help me investigate the tower. Now, pupils, follow me. Don't give me any more trouble.
gonna go this way. We're fine. Looking in barrels. Looking at bookshelves. Book reads Castle Romance. Masterpieces. Dookie investigated the closet. A small piece of silk. Dookie is flustered. Why is there always underwear? Why is it always underwear? Oh, Father, are you alright? Investigate the bookshelf. Making a rug.
I didn't want to involve you, my children, but this might be a good opportunity for you to learn how to properly serve your king. Are you ready, Dookie?
Yes.
Good. Let's go to the tower. Follow me.
That retro screen, burnt wood. It's not just a retro screen, my friend. It's a whole bedroom. It's the virtual bedroom, my friend. I don't know if you remember it from days of old. I love it too. I'm glad to be back in. How are you again today? I hope you're doing well.
Sir Astral's already inside the tower. Hurry.
I'm glad to be back into the virtual bedroom. I haven't been in here in a long time. Okay, there is mithril behind this tower. I remember this. Found mithril. Dookie passed the mithril to Chester. There's a little smear, a little scratch. There's the glare. I love it to death. I don't know any other mithrils. That's the only mithril I know. I remember from my youth, because I played this fight like a million times.
There you are, Dookie. Stay here. I'll take a look inside the tower. What a mysterious tower. I wonder who built it. I have a strange feeling about this place. Oh, what's this? I think I've seen this symbol before. Oh, hello, Satan. It's good to see you, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's happening? Look! Something's appearing. What is that?
An evil gizmo! A devil that possesses people! Why are you here? Where are you going? What? Wait! You're here to possess the king, aren't you? I won't let you pass. You shall not harm the king. You shall not pass! Oh, shit. This doesn't look good. We'll stop the evil gizmo here. Dookie, defeat these fiends!
Chester, oh my gosh, that glare. Hold on, I gotta adjust this just a tad so that the glare is just not so intense. There. That's a little better. There. A bit better. Okay. Game. This music, man. Very epic for his very first fight. Against the Mogwai. Hold on. Oops. I swear you used to know where they could move. I'm not making this up. I really honestly remember them being able to tell exactly where they moved. So we're getting close. Oh my gosh. Guys, folks. We're about to see our first butt. We're about to see our first butt. We're slowly making our way. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. How is it gonna look? We don't know. The Gizmo are coming. That sounds fantastic. I'm excited. They say the butt is the window to the soul. Okay, not much of a butt there for Sarah at the start, but you know what? Let's see how he does. Dookie? Oh, Dookie, you don't... Oh, okay. Dookie's got some hips, but he doesn't have much of a butt. See, that's my problem with... Let's see, got something? I was worried about this. The art design in Shining Force 2 has changed drastically in comparison to Shining Force 1. We now are in a situation where all of them are looking like waifs. Yeah. Ugh. It's like a 1. That's a bad butt. But we have some centaurs here. We have some centaurs. We might be able to get some really great action from the centaurs. Baby don't got back. That's really what's happening here. We're moving ourselves into position here because he's gonna come in and attack. The hero's got... Ooh, he blocked it. He's got a bit of a butt. It's there. Just the legs distract you from the butt. But if I'm gonna be very honest, it's a very small... Oh, Burntwood, Shining Force is fantastic. The series is legitimately one of the best strategy games out there, period. Okay. Here we go. The fun and games are over now. We got a Centaur coming. Centaurs always start off very strong in the butt department. Okay, oh! Okay, we got a little bit of the Z factor in Chester here. Chester gets a bit of the Z factor. I like this. It is not. This is Sega Genesis only. This is a Sega exclusive. It's made by Sega. No one has leveled up yet. I'm kind of shocked by this. Chester's got a butt. He's got a butt. You get the definedness. There's some definition there. There's some animation. There's some of the Z factor, the xylo factor. You get to see a little bit of the taint. It's, the undercarriage. Something that's rare, but also very special. It's like a unicorn. They have some good animations. Let's take a look at this butt again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's the lunge. You get the undercarriage. You got the cheeks. That's a good butt. That's a solid butt. The Centaurs always start off strong. We like the Centaurs. We're Team Centaur here. We use our mages to be able to use their heals so they have a max XP or MP usage. Essentially using all of our magic points before the end of this fight. So that way we can keep those healers going because they have a difficult time leveling up later on in the game. I attacked the wrong one, but that's okay. Our hero doesn't have much of a butt, but it's not the worst butt I've seen. It's not the worst butt I've seen. I've seen worse. Okay. This is a tough decision, too. It's a tough call out the gate. I mean, I've been so rusty in my butt. My butt analyzation. He's got those tiny thighs. It's the thighs that cause the problem, right? He's got the stick legs. Stick legs always lead to a problem. So then you got to really make a definition, not on just the form factor now, because the form factor is a lot less. Ooh, HP by 1, MP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1, good level up. Here's the thing, right? We define our butts by a variety of different factors. We got our form factor. We have the flex factor. We have the Z factor, the xylo factor, again showing a little bit of the taint. That's a wild card, right? And then we got color. The color of the butt's important. but it's not the most important. It's probably the lowest in priority. Form factor, of course, being the first most important. Then flex, then xylo factor, and then color. That's how it goes. We take this very seriously. It's a very important process that we have to respect to the fullest of our abilities. Now see, like Chester, he's got the flex factor, he's got the form factor, he's got the Z factor. His color, the gray, not necessarily my cup of tea. So it doesn't really hit on all cylinders, but it hits on 3 major cylinders, which is really important for really good analyzing of a butt.
Well done, Dookie. What should I do with this devil? I think I'll let him go. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, there it is.
And again, I want to stress this is nothing sexual. We're not doing this for titillation. We're doing this in a genuine, objective analyzation of butts.
It disappeared again.
Because in Shining Force, 9 times out of 10, we're just staring at butts all day. We see so many butts in this game. Half of the game is butts. So why not rank them? Why not order them from best to worst? Audio Eric, how's it going?
There it is!
We want our hero to be healthy. Exactly. Get a colonoscopy. Check for colon cancer. It's a predominant issue. Take care of your butt.
We must hurry to the king!
How are you doing today, Audio Eric? We're talking butts today. Don't mind us. It's right the butt time. Next quest, colonoscopy. Oh! He's fainted. To the king! Well, boy, did you hear a strange noise? I don't know why, but everyone ignores my questions. Ouch, I don't think he could be so strong. Ouch, I was knocked down. Princess Ellis, I can't let you up there. Trust Sir Astral, he knows how to cure the king. Let me pass, I must see my father. Hurry to the princess's bedroom, hold the king down. The king knocked down the princess. I saw a devil enter the king's body, and the king became violent. 100%. Burntwood, there is a arcade game that is all about rectal examination. I believe it's called Unga Bunga? You have a giant finger, you put it into a butt. Yep. I believe it's called Unga Bunga. Not entirely sure. Can't remember. Or Ooga Booga? One of those.
King Grandseal, calm down. Yeah, he's possessed. He needs an exorcism right now. Yow, my head. No, I'm okay, Dookie. I must use a powerful spell. It may be dangerous. Stay back. Bunga, bunga. Kamehameha. King Grandseal? Did it work?
Mike says, a little sad my dream to make the first game about a colonoscopy has been crushed. It could have been an awesome FMV game, Mike. It would be like a Sewer Shark.
Dog meat! Get in that rectum! Find the cancer! Destroy it!
Astral, what happened? Are you alright? Let me use your soldiers. We must kill it before it finds another victim.
What are you talking about? I don't understand. Astral? Astral is exhausted. He won't wake up. The minister summons the soldiers to the hall to kill the evil spirit. That's all the info I can give you about the mission. So all we have to do is find the evil Gizmo and kill him? That's right. Kill him before he possesses somebody else. You may go. Yes, sir. Let's go and defeat the evil Gizmo. That Mogwai is up to no good. Climbing into people's butts, possessing them. Forward, men! Sir Astral is still sleeping. Is he alright? The king is upstairs looking in on Sir Astral. I'm worried. Is he gonna be okay? We are... He just fainted because he was exhausted by the 2 battles. Don't worry about him. If he dies, it doesn't matter. He's old anyway. Okay, asshole. Minister! Is the minister here? Here I am. I heard you don't like old people. You do realize that I am old, don't you? We have a right to live just as much as you. Blood courses through these veins, minister. Blood, sweat, and tears. If you think that old people deserve to die because they're old, you've got another thing coming. Did our soldiers leave for the subjugation? Yes, I just a few minutes ago. Oh, I'm too late. Astral came back to his senses just now. That's great. Did you talk to him? Astral said he feels an ill omen behind the opening of the tower and Gizmo appearing. We must study the ancient history of Grand's Island. How? A historian named Howell lives west of Yill. Astral asked me to send soldiers for him, but I understand. What should we do now? What should we do? Oh, yes! Yes. Minister, I have a good idea. As do I. You're the pupils of Astral. I know of you, Dookie. I heard that you did a very good job in the ancient tower. Why don't you go to Eel and bring Howell back here? I don't think this is a difficult job. Will you go?
No.
You refuse the king's wish? Answer again.
No.
You refuse the king's wish? Answer again.
Okay.
Thank you. Depart to fetch Howell immediately.
Ooh. Okay, we'll leave immediately. How's it like sleeping in the king's bed?
Are you going to see Mr. Howell? I wouldn't let you go alone if I weren't. I trust you, son.
Thank you, Dookie. You saved the king's life. I heard that you're going to yield. I'll take care of Sir Astral for you. Please be careful. The messenger from Gallum has left. He was in such a hurry. He was possessed. Very people know about the sickness, even in the castle, know what I mean? Sir Astral is sleeping in the king's bedroom. He needs some more rest because he's so old. Why don't you see him before you leave? He would be pleased. I already did. I've not seen Princess Ellis today. Is she okay? The Gallum messenger just went back to his country. He looks so pale. I hope he gets to Gallum all right. Some younger soldiers think that peace is boring, but they're wrong. Exactly. Like, you can't do anything. I hate it. Why give me the choice, then? The minister said you could enter anytime you want. I envy you. I saw the beautiful Princess Ellis. You saw the beautiful Princess Ellis. You heard about it? The king was sick. Yes, I heard about it. Soldiers of the castle were talking about it. It must be true. Have you seen or smelled any sulfur? I'm an inventor. I'm looking for some sulfur.
Pet shop's newly opened, but Mom never lets me go. Why?
Strangers from the mainland open a pet shop. I don't think it's right to hold animals captive. I knew your father very well. He was a great leader, Dookie.
You have to study hard and be a fine man like him.
He thinks of you as his grandson. Sometimes he may annoy you, but it's because he loves you. The castle guard said the king chose you to lead the mission. Dookie, my dear, I didn't know you were old enough to work for the king. Good luck, Dookie. Your father would have been proud of you.
But thou must! But thou dost not want to. But thou must!
Oh, there's a chicken I can talk.
Watch out, don't loiter around here ever.
Sorry, my husband is angry. He didn't catch any fish today. Excuse me. Grantsville Harbor's behind me. A few ship just docked a few minutes ago. Ooh, let's go to the ship.
Hang it all. Well, with all the fish gone, my boss was really upset.
Meow.
I'm so sorry, I have no fish for you today, little kitty. I don't know why, but we made no haul.
Empty barrels.
Strange, sea is so calm. I've never seen such a quiet sea before. Hey you, ships for fishermen only. Get out of here, you silly kid.
Okay. After I look through all your barrels, of course. Ooh! Oh, everyone's hands are full. Hold on. Really? Okay, quick chicken we were getting. Look at that chicken, it looks like a horse's butt. What does this do again? Okay. Let's use it on Sarah. Oh, agility boosted by 4. Holy smokes. That was a lot. I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. But if she becomes a monk, that'd be great. Actually, don't know what the leveling situation is for these like promotions. I never got this far in this game. I didn't get very far at all. Like, I did a couple fights. I think I got to the old man's place that I need to go to. And I think that's it. I remember seeing my brothers play this, but never much else outside of that. So, like, I kind of know what happens. I know you get, like, a phoenix character. It's interesting. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, chicken! I ate your brother. He looks so sad. I feel so sorry for him.
The human caught me when I was taking a walk in Parmesia. Release me! Get me out of here, or I shall eat you up!
Me. So hungry.
Oh, I'm getting him. Welcome, we have a very novel animals from the mainland. You don't want a pet? I'll lower my prices for you. I do want a pet. I want that little turtle.
Don't listen to what that fortune teller says. She's a liar.
Hear what I have to say. I can see the ruins in my crystal. The war, Grancy, will fall in war, believe me.
Why don't you stop by my shop before you set out on your journey, eh? What's up, boy? We guarantee all items to be in good condition.
What do you got? Okay, yes. Let's sell some things first. Everybody's selling a thing. We'll upgrade our weapons, I think, right? Because we have like sticks. Wood rod, wood stick, wood sword. Yeah. So the short spear. What? Why are ships coming out of the base?
Why are ships coming on the base, Fox?
How's it going, Rights? It's so good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the sub. 7 months. That's more than half a year. That's fan-freaking-tastic. Let's give this one. How you doing, Fried Rice? How's it going, my friend? 7 months of entertainment. Well, I'm glad to have entertained you for that long. I'm glad you enjoy, at least. For that, I am grateful. We're doing the most entertaining thing right now. We are inventory managing. The most entertaining. Okay. What's Jaha's voice?
Hey, here you are. I've been waiting. A soldier said you went into the castle. Is that true? Oh, I missed it. I would have woken up early if I knew that. So I came to meet you here, Dookie. You're going to yield, right? Under the king's orders. Cool. Of course I'm going too.
Jaha the War has joined the force. It's interesting, they reuse these names. We've met a Jaha before in the Sega CD one. It's a different Jaha, I guess.
Let's go.
Eric likes the voice.
Hey.
Oh, we're gonna notify. I know what Jaha. I did beat the first Shining Force Fried Rice. Yes. Oh. Oh, did I? Yes, absolutely. We beat Shining Force 1 and Shining Force CD, and now we're doing 2. Shining Force 1 would have been before those 7 months, or long after those 7 months. So that would have been in like December last year. So it's been a while. So we got some rats and we got some sludge. Oh no, stay here. Let's draw the rats in. Yeah. Attack, Chester. Ooh, my god. 5 points of damage. That hurts. Oh no. It's not 7 consecutive. I guess that's true. This is also true. Dookie the Sidman. Oh, it didn't do any damage to the rat. Critical hit by Jaha. Oh, we got a new butt. I didn't pay attention. We didn't see the butt. I was butt shy. We gotta heal Chester. Sarah the Pursed. Okay. Come on, Chester Arthur. It's so fast there, too. Like, you can't see his butt as much as he does when he does a melee attack. Oh, going after Dookie now. Oh, Dookie blocks! Dookie's got a little bit of a butt. It's a tiny one, but it's there. There's something there. So for that, at least, I am appreciative. He's got a butt. Let's see Jaha. Okay, Jaha's got a butt. You see the roundness there. Now, look. He's got a bit of the flex factor. The form, it's lost by the thick padding of the clothes. But he's got a little something there. It's a decent butt. You can tell from the animation. He's working with something. Dookie doesn't have the form factor, but his flex factor's there. That hip action, fantastic indication of a butt of some sort. Levels up, hit points up by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. I like it. Let's see what the ooze has to say in return. Ooh. Sarah the Pursed. She's got a little flex factor, but it's almost inconsequential at that point. So for her, I mean, it's not a very prosperous butt. The butt is not prosperous. Yet, at least. And again, we have We have promotions. Those alter the butt completely. We've seen 10 butts go to 1 butts and 1 butts go to 10 butts. So, you know, anything is possible in this game. There we go. Smart move. Jaha can take the hit. He can make the play. And that puts us in a position, too, where she can come in and heal our hero. Oh, I wish you could. We already know the amount of butts, technically. I've got them put into the roster already for ranking. See, he's got... Now, we've seen him... Oh, look at that Sphincter Titan. Wow, that was a butt. We've seen already Chester and his butt. Half man, half horse. Is that 1 butt or 2 butt? It's 1 butt. Counts as 1. It's got form. It's got flex. It's got the Z factor, which for those who don't know is the Xylo factor, right? That's Xylo from Shining Force 1. And what that means is that he shows a little bit of the taint. You see a bit of the undercarriage, the raw nature of its being. Jaha levels up. Everything goes up by 1. Everybody's going up just one apiece here. No major gains. It's also a horse's butt. It's a horse's patoot, please. Scientific. We're gonna wait on healing. Eats like a man, but poops like a horse. It's true. Road apples. Absolutely. The only problem with Chester is that when he does his melee, it's just the color of his butt is the problem. He's got all these other things going for him. He's got the Z factor, the form, the flex, but he doesn't have the color. The modest grays don't do it for me. They just don't. I wish there was more to it. But it's a decent starter butt. Considering that I was already kind of out of the gate, having these low expectations of the qualities of the butts that we were going to see. So having that kind of come in was very helpful. It was enlightening. Trying to draw them out with Chester. There we go. Because Chester can take the hits. He's got the HP right now. Trying to draw him out. Look at that rat. I think that the flex factor in this one... Ooh, HP up by 2, MP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. That's good. I think that in this case, in this instance, we're going to be in a situation where the flex factor is probably going to be the most. There seems to be a lot more animation going on here. So I think that the flex factor is really the primo element that we're going to be really taking into consideration. Chester's going in for the kill on the ooze. Level 3, HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 2. Yes! Agility by 1. We like that. We like that. We like those big gains. It's going to go for Dookie, but Dookie's going to take the hit, which is perfectly fine. Jaha's coming in on rat cleanup duty. Let's see that butt. Yeah, he's got the flex factor. Because of the way that his right knee is in that swing, it shows that there's something underneath. It shows that there's more than meets the eye. He's a transformer. I'm going to have her heal him real quick and use the rest of her MP in this situation. So that way she'll probably get a level here off of this. I hope. No, just 18 XP. Alright, Chester, the Kinte, is going to get the kill. Not too shabby. Before we go, though, we want to go down here. Look at this. I feel like there was something here somewhere. Maybe not. Doogie opened the chest, but it was empty. He opened the chest, it was empty. This is what we saw in the intro. This is where the rat man took the jewels that caused this whole mess. The power water. And so he had this early and he's like, what do I want to do with this? I don't know. Biscuit there, nothing was there. Okay. Who's getting the power water? I might throw it on Jaha. Jaha might get that. What's his power right now? He's got the highest. That'll really beef him up too. Yeah, let's give it to Jaha. Boosted by 4. Jeez. He's gonna be doing major damage now. We're supposed to go northwest. We're going northeast here. I just want to see what happens. That's what was interesting about this game, is that it kind of lets you wander sometimes, and I very much enjoy being stupid. Yeah. The bridge is down. Do 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 do. Welcome to Yield. Healing seed. So that's like a full heal. This village is peaceful but boring. Tired of living in such a rustic small village. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Buck buck buck. Scratch. That's my aunt, don't doormat her! There are no soldiers, no rules, and no noise here. I don't understand those who want to leave this town. Young people nowadays don't know the value of peace. Well, it's not fun, but they think it is. May I help you? Oh, hi kids. Howell? Yeah, I know him. He's famous, and he's kind of a screwball. He lives northwest of the village. You can't miss it. Dookie investigated an old piano. You should play it, Dookie. Are you from Gallum too? No? Many Gallum soldiers ask me where Howell lives. Howell. Why is he so important? He's an old man. What do you guys have against old men? I once traveled to Gallum and saw Mr. Lemon there. Mr. Lemon's the leader of the Gallum army, but he's a very kind man. I'm a big fan of Mr. Lemon. He's so cute. Oh, you came from Grandseal. My son is working in Grandseal. Do you know him? A book. Ecology. Civilizations. Soldiers are so cool. That's neat armor. Oh. Meow. Want to see Howell? Why don't you go with him? Hey, what can I do for you? Oh, you'd like to see my master? I'm studying at his house. Please follow me. Dookie decided to follow Kazan. Sir Howell lives just outside of this village. You look like a Kazan. Looks like a Kazan. Okay. Oh, what? I don't have him with me? So we got huge bats. We got slimes. We got rats. Alright. You don't want to get too antsy. If you run in, that rat could get to him, and so he gets hit by both the rat and the ooze. That's never a good sign. But now that the rat has got his move in, I'm going to send Dookie in, because that ooze could come in and grab a quick hit on Chester. We'll take the hit here, but luckily we'll be in a situation where he doesn't get hit twice. Because if we moved in, that rat could have got him too. And that would have been really, really bad. Chester gets the kill. Level 4, HP 2, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Okay, that's some good gains. You're looking for those 2s. You're hoping for those 2s. That's the big one. I'm going to set Dookie back a bit. The rat, well, I don't think can reach him from that point, but it's going to get... Oh, he does reach him. That's fine. We can heal him up. Sarah should be leveling up any second now. Chester's doing good. The bat's coming up, though. I'm worried about the bat. Dookie's coming in with the hits. Not enough. I think Jaha might be able to reach. Yeah, he's going to reach and finish him off. Jaha needs that level anyways. Oh! Look at the... Everything is just a sphincter. Curling up in a ball. Going after Dookie again. Another big hit. 4 points of damage. Not fun. Chester gets attacked. No big deal. Oh, 1 point of damage for Chester. We're fine. Yeah, ooh, 7 points of damage. Jeez. Jaha finished the rat off. 7 points of damage. Ooh, that's really good. Level 3. HP by 2. Attack by 1. Defense by 2. Agility by 1. That's some big gains. We like to see that. Ooh, this is going to hurt. 4 points of damage against Sarah. That bat should be coming up here real soon. Let's see. She'll heal herself. She's got another heal after this, too. I just hope it gives her enough. She needs to level up real soon. Maybe she'll get a killing blow on one of these guys to get her up to level 3. Here comes the bat. Big hit on Jaha. Not bad. The beauty of this game is that... Ooh, level 4. HP by 2. Attack by 1. Defense by 1. Agility by 2. Okay, that's good. What's great about this game is that there is a simplicity to its mechanics. It's the right balance of simplicity and depth in kind of how you play. It makes it a lot more interesting. Level 3. Here we go. HP by 1. MP by 2. Oh, big one. Attack by 1, defense by 1, agility. The MP by 2 is so good. Because that is enough to give her an extra heal. Which is something she didn't have before. Ooh, metal. Okay, we got a nerve. Alright. Good job, Chester. You got a nerve, buddy. I'm going to send Jaha kind of up to the front here. Because he's got that he's got a higher defense. So does Chester. Always kind of stagger this out. Going after Chester. That's good. Only 2 points of damage now. Oh, he's a powerhouse. What a beefcake. Juki gets some hits. Chester should put him to 1 HP at this point, or 2. There we go. He's level 5 now. HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. That's decent. I'm gonna have Jaha go there. I want him to get that attack on the hero, because I want to leave that up for Sarah so she can get that XP. She should be able to kill it in this next hit. We need to give her more gains. Jeez, Chester. So much damage. She should get a kill here. Yes. 2 points of damage, exactly what she needed. 48 HP is, or XP is super great. I'm literally gonna take the hit. I'll give Sarah that killing blow. She needs more. I mean, Jaha will be able to level up super quick. Yeah, he's only getting hurt by what, 2 points of damage? Yeah, 1 point. Yeah, because she's a healer, you're stuck in this situation. Yes, level 4, HP by 1, MP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1, and detox. Great. See, being a healer, you don't have that damage to help you. Healing doesn't give you the XP gains that you would normally get by attacking things. So you need to use those and use them for killing blows as best as you can. As much as you can, because it's super effective. And this is Howell's house. Sir Howell, Gransil friends are here. Man. Strange, there's no answer. Is he gone somewhere? Why don't you wait for him inside, okay? Oh, hey, who are you? Hey, Sir Havel! Oops, you came back early. You, what'd you do to Sir Howell? We were just playing patty cake, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Kaysen. Sir, you're alive. It's no use running after them. Are you okay, sir? Why did they do such a cruel thing? They were Callum soldiers. They demanded my notes on ground seal. I suddenly snatched at them and... Who is it? What did he say? He's Dookie from Grand Seal. He just made weird sounds in my ears. I don't really understand a word he said. But I think he said the ground seal's opened, and a serious disaster took place. He came to see you for more information. What? The door's opened? Who broke the ancient seal? Calm down, sir. Why are you so excited? Kaysen, listen to me carefully. Grand's Island is lost. A tower is the sacred seal that confines the terrible devil. What is happening to my screen? What is going on here? Hold on. Is that changing things here? 1 second. There we go. That was weird. The tower seal. A terrible demon. 2 jewels. Well, it's stolen to... Stop talking or you'll die. I'm almost dead anyways. I'm an old man anyways. Kaysen, look for the jewels. The seal, ancient. Sir Howell, don't leave me alone. Oh no. Sir Howell passed away. I'm going to seal the tower. It's Sir Howell's last wish. Dookie, please. His wish is related to your mission, right? Can you go with me and seal the tower? Kaysen the mage has joined the force. Got a new butt. Now let's go to the ancient shrine. Investigate the shelf. Sacred War. The ground seal. History of Grands. The biscuits are delicious. Diary. Living alone. Study of the tower. Mountains. Villages. Past the duchy on the left-hand side. Do keep past the antidote to Sarah. Okay. Deep and dirty well. Who are they? Gallum soldiers. Greetings, Grand Seal scum! Why did you kill Sir Howell? How could you be so mean? Answer me. Dookie, we must defeat them so we can learn the truth. Capture them alive. Okay. So, oh boy, we got people. We got lots of stuff going on here. Okay. Move her up to the side. Chester's coming up front. The bats will reach us right away. I don't know if the dwarfs will, but the bats will for sure. We got trouble. Oh, look at that bat. What a beauty. Oh, big hands. We're about to see Kaizen's butt. It's a big deal. I bet you he's got a beautiful one. He's too cool for school. He's got to, right? I'm gonna move him over here. Yeah. Perfect move. So the soldier can hit Jaha. He can tank that hit. Why not? Let's do it. 1 point of damage. Yeah, the fire spell should kill him, the bat, so we'll focus on the soldier right now. And let Kaizen get the kill. Here we go. This is a big one. Everybody quiet. Let's see the butt. Okay. Mages, man. The butts just are not. No. You always think they're gonna be great. You always think they are. Back in Shining Force 1, they had awesome. The priests had awesome butts. The mages never do. Mages never do. It was the hubris for me to think that they would. What a disappointing butt. We're starting off on a low point in the butt department right now. What was I thinking? The hubris to think that they would have butts. It was bold of me to make such an assumption. Let's see, he's got 8. Okay, we're fine for right now. We don't need to heal at this exact moment. Chester A. Arthur. Those archers are going to hurt. So we want to kind of put ourselves into a situation where we're nice and close to make a move in on them. Because they can't attack when you're directly next to them. That dwarf should be able to come in for a fight now. Yeah, he gets a hit on Chester. I'll probably have him healed after this. Oh, he can't even get in there. Yeah, let's heal Chester. We have enough NP now that it's okay. The beauty of this, at least in this situation, is that, with healers in particular, is that... Oh, boy. He looks cool. Kaizen looks cool. I like the outfit, right? I like the animation, but there's no flex factor, there's no form factor, there's no color. Oh no. Look at that guy. Did he fire his bow backwards? What kind of bow is that? We want to get this kill in quick. I kind of want to leave it. It's got 1 HP. I want to leave it. Yeah, Jaha can take it. He's level 3 right now. Mike wants an impromptu haiku. We can get you one. 1 second, Mike. Jaha's level 4. HP by 1. Attack by 1. Defense by 2. Agility by 1. We like this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 10. Get Dookie leveled up, man. We need Dookie leveled up. This should kill. It's big for Kazan. That'll get him to level 5, I think. Yeah. HP by 1, MP by 2, great. Agility up. Blaze level 2 already. Already out the gate, Blaze level 2 is so huge. Okay. Let's wrap up this fight, and then we'll get that haiku going. Leading the way. He's gonna take the bait. Yep. Not too bad. Chester can take the hit. Oh my gosh, 9 points of damage. Holy crap. That's huge. I don't want it all on Chester. That's the thing. Yeah, he's gonna get a hit. He's gonna hit Kazan really hard here. That's gonna hurt. He also got a critical on that, which is really damaging, but emphasis on but. What we're gonna do is get our healer in there to get that hit. Chester can take those hits, no big deal. Yeah, she needs to get that kill. Oh, it didn't get the kill. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's only 1 point of damage. Okay. Reevaluating life right now. Chester gets the bat big time. Nice hit for Chester. Kazan, you gotta get the killing blow here, my friends. There we go. She'll heal him. He's got Blaze 2 right now, which is really important. Dookie should get a kill. Yeah, this should put him at level 5. HP by 2, nice. Attack by 2. Defense by 1. Agility by 1. That's a good gain right there. Alright. Regrouping. She's going to heal Kazan. She's got 1 more heal left in her. But that's going to be some bigger HP. Probably like what? XP is like almost 20? Yeah. Drawing him out. Yep. It's not going to do much damage on him. Jaha's got that defense. Oh, but he fell asleep. That's a big deal. Okay, let's heal Chester. He's been our rock this whole time. Huge hit. We're not doing Blaze 2 yet. We don't need it, because it does a little more damage, but this is going to get the kill for that bat. But also hits up to 5 people, so like that's something you want to save for groups. He's gonna come in. He's gonna hit Jaha. Is it gonna kill Jaha? I don't think it's gonna. Oh no, yeah, we're fine. But it hurts. For sure. Dookie's not doing a lot of damage. Concerned about Dookie's damage output right now. This might kill. Nope. Okay. Oh, he gets a second attack though. Oh, yes, Chester. You're a beefcake. Level 6, HP 2, attack 1, defense 2. Oh, he's becoming a tank. His defense is so high right now. Your battle strategy was wonderful. I praise you. But I can't let you escape. God. That lad is their leader. Take him. Don't worry. He has only fainted. Take them to Gallum. Impossible. Gallum and Grand Seal are allies. Folks, it's time. It's time for a haiku. To define a butt, look at form, flex, and the Z. To value its worth. This has been a haiku. You're welcome, Mike. That was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Impossible! Gallum and Grand Seal are allies! But it's true. I'm a scholar. I'm here because I tried to stop them. I'm a leader of the Gallum army. I disagreed with the war, and now I'm here. What did your kingdom do to Gallum? What is the reason for this war? What about Sir Howell? He was killed by Gallum. What did Gallum want? What is Ground Seal? Ground Seal? Do you know what Ground Seal is? What is Ground Seal? Someone please tell me. I heard King Gallum say those words. I just know that something is being concealed. Dookie! Oh my god, you finally woke up. We're talking about Ground Seal. Come on, please join in. Talking about Ground Seal. Join in. Hey, Dookie. King Gallum also knows about Ground Seal. Is his voice again? Hey, don't interrupt. Sit down next to me. Oops. What's wrong with the seal? Somebody broke the sacred seal? We're not sure. It seems that somebody stole the 2 jewels.
Ancient shrine? 2 jewels?
Oh, you woke up. Are you okay?
Where? Ah! Why am I?
This is a jail in the basement of Gallum Castle. Say, you mustn't move yet.
Yeah, I remember. I was caught by Gallum soldiers.
They took my jewels
And brought me here. They killed my friends. Oh! Ah! I could barely move. My tail.
Stay here for a while. You need to rest. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Why is King Gallum interested in ground seal? Took his jewels, neutered the poor rat man. Is it related to the open door?
Hey,
Does he want the jewels? What?
The man that broke the seal is trying. The man that broke the seal is to blame for everything.
Oh no! Are you okay? You know something?
nope.
We can't stay here. We must escape. I know, but how can we open that locked door? Gallum's invading Gransil while we're sitting here.
I'll open the door for you.
Oh yes, you're a thief and you can open locked doors.
Yes, of course. I'm the great thief Slade.
Slade sticks a short wire into the keyhole. Slade sticks a short wire into the keyhole.
Okay, it's done. Hurry to your country and save him.
Oh, thank you! Dookie, let's get back to Grand Seal. Why are you being so nice to us? You don't know us.
That's because, well,
Is it? Are you the thief who broke the seal? You are! Hey you! Do you know what you've done? A big problem was created because you stole the jewels. I know the thief Slade always steals for poor people, but you made a serious mistake this time. All these disasters, everything is your fault.
I didn't mean to.
That's enough. Dookie, let's go. There are a lot of Gallum soldiers upstairs. You still want to go?
I didn't mean to.
You're so brave. Good luck.
Wait! You'll be captured if you go that way. I know this castle very well. I know a shortcut.
Slade pulls up some tiles with a short wire.
Now go look through this shortcut.
Okay.
You'll be captured if you go that way. Now go through the shortcut.
Any secrets? I feel like there's a secret here somewhere.
I didn't mean to. You're right. I did it. But I didn't know all this would happen. Please take me with you.
Dookie decides to take Slade with him.
Thanks. I promise to help you. This tunnel leads to the kitchen. We can escape safely.
Whee! And stab you in the back. No, he's a nice mouse. Empty barrels. Empty barrels. I gotta check. I mean, they're barrels. I'm so busy. Hey, it's noisy next door. Sounds like Mr. Lemon and the king are arguing. Who are you? I have to get back to work. Listen, everybody. We're going to Grand Seal.
We're too late.
As you may know, my messenger was killed. Grand Seal must have done this. So we're invading them to retaliate. Murmur, murmur, murmur. Quiet! Everyone listen to me. I also don't understand this march, but King Gallum must have a good reason. I believe the king. How about you? Anyone disagree? No? Good. Well done, Lemon. King Gallum, victory is ours. Guards, open the gate, lower the bridge! Lemon, prove your allegiance! What do you mean? Show no mercy. My lord. Now go. Boom, boom. Crush Grand Seal. They've gone. The war begins. So what should we do? You still going to Grand Seal? You serious? Do you think you can stop the war? I'll leave you once I'm outside the gate. There is stuff to discover here. You! How did you get out? Wow, great jewel. Oh, this? The king gave it to me. Because you captured that rat? Yes, I presented them to King Gallum. He was so kind to give me one of the pair, the Jewel of Light. Wait! How did you escape? Intruders! Intruders! Arrest them! Hold on. We are going to stop all of this nonsense. Cast egress. Go back here. Can I move? Okay, you can't move. I wanted to see if there's more to explore that I might have missed. Okay. So, we've got this stuff here. Okay, it's not too shabby. I'm gonna send her back this way, though. We're using that space to create a gap there because, like, our caster can cast through those barriers. Yeah, Chester's fine. I want to see that rat butt. I'm gonna move her up. Yeah, perfect. He should level 2. HP 1, MP by 2. Oh, that's fantastic. That MP by 2 is so big. You need magic points to increase. Okay, so they're going after Dookie. That's gonna hurt. Dookie's doesn't have much defense. He doesn't have much attack. He is kind of weak. I'm actually kind of surprised by how weak he is. Okay. So we'll have what's-her-name heal him. He needs to be healed quick. He's hurting. Jaha doing the damage. You'll love to see it. She'll get good XP for this heal, because it'll be a full heal. She's going to get like 25 for this. Only 15, never mind. That was terrible. Chester's getting the kill here. Critical hit, nice. Because they would have attacked next, I think, in the turn order of things. Nice. Kaizen's so good. Magic is so great. We love magic. Okay. Come on, Dookie. Get some XP. Go up to level 6. Get some gains. HP by 2, MP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 2. There we go. Defense by 2. Let's go. We need to get Jaha leveled up, though. He needs some major gains. I'm worried about that wizard. Hold on. Okay. Octanoozle, Nintendo is what the Genesis isn't. No, the Genesis is. Wait. Yes. Nintendo is what the Genesis isn't. I agree. Oh, here he comes. Big hit on Chester. How are you doing tonight, Dr. Noozle, by the way? How are you? It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? Have you been playing anything good lately? Sega does what Nintendo don't. Nintendo don't blast processing. Something, something, something dark side. Sarah needs to level up bad. Jaha should get a kill here. That's gonna be big. He should get to level 5 now. Dropped a short rod. We gotta give that short rod to our healer. HP by 2, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. PC is just the best of all worlds. PC does what 3D did, 3D isn't. It's a very shiny TV. It's not a real one. It's only a model. Ooh, this knight is beefy. Level 7, HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. No, it's okay. Could be better. Simulacrum. He did some points of damage there. I like that. Okay, here we go. Why is that donkey stomping his hoof? That is a beautiful Centaur majestic beast there. Look, Octonoozle, we're rating some butts today. We've already rated these guys' butts. Sort of. 3DO, more like 3DO. Am I right? This is where we have been staring at the butts of our characters and giving them the perfect rating. Oh no! Why did that guy... Oh, that sucks. That sucks. He was the leader of the fight, and we took him out. But, like, he came out before anybody else. That's ridiculous. The Pilikos is my favorite Greek yogurt. Mine too. It's very creamy.
You rat! I threw you into jail after I took your jewels. You expect a thief to stay in jail? Give me the jewels.
Slade searched the tool bag of the Gallum Knight.
Yes, I found one!
Slade has the Jewel of Light.
Where's the other jewel?
King Gallum took it into battle. Take the jewel, you won't have it long, we'll get it back.
Blah!
Exploded. Snow Chobani.
What? This is the Jewel of Light I stole from the shrine. The other jewel is missing. I'll give you this one now.
Dookie received the Jewel of Light. The jewel fused to Dookie's neck.
Dookie, did you use magic? I can't remove it. Is it cursed? We'll go to the church later to see if it's cursed. At least we have it now. And the knight said the King Gallum took the other jewel with him. Dookie, I'll go to the Grand Seal with you.
Slade the Fifth has joined the force. Aren't those the birds in Final Fantasy, the Chobani? Yes.
I have an obligation to find the other jewel. Let's go to Grand Seal.
Okay. We have stuff to do. I'm annoyed that I didn't get to fight the rest of the guys. That's crucial. That's XP missing. It's not a good sign. This is the treasure room. You may not pass. Oh, but I wanna.
I wanna pass.
It's true that the messenger met with an unnatural death, but that doesn't mean that Grand Seal did it. I don't understand. Why is King Gallum so impatient?
When the messenger was found dead, the king suffered a great deal of pain.
Thank goodness he recovered quickly.
It's Grand Seal's fault, I believe in my king.
History of Gallum. Soldiers. King Gallum changed when the messenger was found dead. He groaned and suddenly opened his eyes. Terrible, so terrible. His face was not human. I'm sorry, please. Forget about it. I don't want him to kill me. Search his drawers. I wanted that treasure room. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I saw him. Many soldiers went through the gate. Where were they going? To Grandseal? No way, we're allies. Are you tourists from Grandseal? They say it's a nice place. Mythology. The area north of Gallum is a wasteland. I heard that many monsters are wandering around there. I heard the Princess of Grandseal is very beautiful. I hope to see her someday. It's a deep well. I do have Castlevania on this thing, actually. We have bloodlines. I'm writing in my diary. I'm writing about the day when the war between Gallum and Grandseal took place. A record must be kept. Joy of fantasy. Oh my. The joy of fantasy. It may be the final fantasy, but we will find you joy from it. It was empty. Sorry, we never opened this gate. Ooh. Okay, the prison. You're so brave. Good luck. Genesis. No, the Game Boy Advance one would be the first game. They remade it for the Game Boy Advance, the first Shining Force. They did not do it for the second, though.
I want to go on a trip around the world, but the North Gate of Gallum won't open. Oh, well, momentarily, but such a small island.
Young men like you are not my guests. Go away! GBA is fantastic. I love it as well, Octanoozle. Such a great system. Pass the medical herb to Kaizen. The bookshelf reads Art of Selling. What's up, boy? We guarantee all items to be in good condition. Okay, so I need to give... Hold on. Excuse me. Ooh. I had one of those GBA micros, played it all the time, because I could be super sneaky with it. Ooh, nice. Oh, very nice, Octanoozle. The Super Mario Brothers 3 one on the Advance, they had the e-reader, which had special custom levels for it. It was nice. Okay, so I got a short spear. Okay. Oh, I already had that. Never mind. Oh, no. Okay, so let's sell some stuff. I'm gonna give him. I don't know. Yeah, Chester's got the defense, so I think I'm gonna get rid of his spear. Kind of weird that they didn't make an original Mario title for GBA, despite it being a pretty successful system for Yeah, it is strange, right? Because like GBA got a Zelda, you know, it got Minish Cap, got Pokemon up the wazoo. That is weird. It got Metroids up the wazoo. It got 2 Metroids, didn't it? It had Zero Mission and the other one. 2 Metroids, yeah. That is kind of crazy. When you really think about it, it's like, yeah, it didn't get a Mario. 2 F-Zeros, a Mario Kart. I got a Mario Kart. Okay, we're decked out.
I want to be a fine soldier like Lemon when I grow up.
Yeah, Star Fox, nope. I just think the tech wasn't there for it. You know, it was a bit tougher for him. What should I do? My mother's visiting Grand Seal. I didn't know a war was going to start. While you're wearing a beautiful jewel, wow, give it to me. The traitor tried to remove the jewel from his throat. I can't remove it, blast. How did you attach it so firmly? Yeah, there were, so there's Pokemon Green and Red, you know, Fire, Red, Leaf, Green, and then, Ruby, Sapphire, and, Emerald. Dookie looked at the paper, reads, respect your parents. Air says, I'm way behind the ball. I just discovered they released the Heroes of Might and Magic 2 for the Game Boy Color. What? Now, this I did not know. You new here? Never seen you before. Anyway, don't leave town. The king ordered us to stop anybody who tries to leave. I love one of my favorite Game Boy games that I want to stream at some point because I never beat it, but I played a lot of it as a kid, was Ultima Runes of Virtue. It's a sandbox action RPG Ultima game. It's fantastic. Everything is rusty because we have not used the bridge for such a long time. Who are you? Civilians are not allowed to come up here. It's sandbox too, so you can approach it in any order that you like. And it also had co-op. Which is crazy. Halt! How did you get past the Gallum guards? No one is allowed to leave till we conquer Grand Seal.
I know, but King Gallum left this behind.
And you want to bring it to him? I don't know. What's going on here? They want to deliver a package to the king. To King Gallum? Sounds important, but he has not rescinded his order yet. I had better deliver it myself. I'll get the package from them.
I think we're in trouble.
Hand it over, I'll deliver it to... You! How did you escape from jail? Hey! These are the Grand Seal spies!
Oops, that didn't work.
What are we working with? That guy, those guys, that guy, those guys. Ooh, look at that dude. We have a new butt coming up, though. Get ready. What? Oh, I changed. Shoot. I changed to the... I was like, I got ranged. I can attack. No, you can't. Chester's gonna die. Oh, poor Chester. R.I.P. Chester. Pour one out. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, no. It didn't hurt. We're fine. His defense is high. His brother Baxter. Dexter Jetster. That's not even... No. We're putting us into this weird formation because what we want to do is space out our units in case a mage comes in and does like Blaze 2. It'd be really devastating. Oh, here we go. Slade, take the hit, buddy. Let's see the butt, though. Let's see the butt. Okay. He's got the bob. I like the bob. Oh, Sakura, what? Who's... Wow. Where did you go searching for butt emotes? I gotta know. Were you searching for butt emotes just now? Oh, Cason's gonna get hit. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, that hurts. That is a nice butt. I approve of the butt. Oh, nice! You already had one in the wings waiting. I like it. T-Butt, as he is known. I like it. Okay, we need to move. Come on, you gotta do more than that. Let's see how this goes. Slade, let's see your butt. See what you're working with, buddy. Okay. Okay, he's got some flex factor. I like the flex. I like the flex. We're going to have to observe that a little more. You gotta keep watching it. And watch it develop over time. Some people are gonna die, though. This is not a good start. I totally botched it with throwing Chester up there. Oh, yeah. Kaysen's dead. We gotta start over. We can't have Kaysen die so early. This hurts. Ugh. We'll get a couple kills in here real quick. Yes. Yeah, she'll get that one hit kill. Get her the XP up. Ooh, she did 2 points of damage. HP by 1, MP by 2, attack by 1, agility by 1. That's good. That's a good start. Oh, she might die too. That's fine. We're resurrecting everybody and starting over. Because I totally botched this fight. I completely botched this fight. I want to get a little XP because we kind of screwed the pooch in the last fight. So I would like to get some kills here real quick. And get some XP to make up for that lost stuff from the previous fight. Duke is level 7, HP by 1, MP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1. He's getting a lot of MP. I want to know what magic he learns. I want to know what magic he learns. Jaha, 10. Man. Level 6, HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Okay. Ones across the board. We'll take it. No. Not enough for Dookie. Hopefully Slade can get a kill here. I don't know if I'm going to keep the Rat Man. In all honesty, he doesn't do a lot of damage. Not happy with his damage output. Well, we'll see. I just want to kill these two guys. And then we'll come back. Jaha does so much damage. That given that power potion, that was a giant leap. Oh, come on, Slate. That's fine. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, he's going after Chester. Woo! Okay. Matawi, how's it going? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. How are you today, my friend? I hope you're doing well. What is everybody's? You're 6. You're 5. You're 7. Okay. It's going spectacular, my friend. Playing some Shining Force 2. We started it up just now. So we're about to eat grass so that we can start this fight over again, because I totally botched it with a terrible first move. Have you ever played Shining Force 2, Matawi? I'm curious. Let's raise. Sarah's exhausted. Yep, 50 gold. Oh man, it's so fantastic. I have another desire. Cure. Nobody's poisoned, nobody's paralyzed, no one is cursed. Yes, let's save. We haven't saved yet. So, well, Matawi, I don't know if you've been here for any of this, but in the previous ones when we had been playing Shining Force, it's customary that we rank all of the butts of our characters. We have to, for science. It's really important. If we don't, what will we do? And so we go about quantifying and classifying exactly what makes a good butt. We have boiled it down to 4 very simple factors. The form factor, the flex factor, so the shape of the butt, how the butt moves. The Z factor, or as I like to call the Xylo factor. It's named after Xylo Wolf's Bane from Shining Force 1. Why? Because in his animation, he shows a bit of the undercarriage. You get a little bit of that brown gold. That's the Z factor. And then you have the color. Not as important as everything else, but you know, it can make a difference between a 4 and a 5 butt. We are playing it safe now. That guy's gonna come in and get a big hit with his spear, but... Oh, and he goes for Sarah. Oh, he was right for the healer. Ow. That's fine. So, like, for instance, we got a new addition to the team. We got Slade the 5th. Watch the butt here, alright? He's got the flex factor. We're finding that the form factor in this game in particular isn't as predominant in comparison to Shining Force CD and Shining Force 1. But the flex factor is really, really where this game shines. Now watch this. He's got the bob, right? You got a little bit of the form too. And then the flex factor. He's got that lunge. He's got a decent butt. It's not the best butt by any stretch of the imagination, but it isn't a bad butt. It isn't a 1 butt we're talking here. It's not like Kaizen. Kaizen's got a 1 butt. You'll see it in a minute. It's a disgrace. Chester, decent butt. Watch this. Form, great. Flex, got a bit of the undercarriage. He's got the Z factor. Only thing he's really lacking is the color there. He doesn't have the color, sadly. And that kind of holds it back from being a real perfect butt. If you're not going to attack him, you are going to heal yourself. Oh yeah, Fire Emblem, absolutely. But this is more, I would say, it's got the horse butt going. Exactly, but here's the thing, Matawi. The Centaurs typically have a really great, strong first showing amidst a sea of pretty average butts. They tend to stand out, but as the game progresses, their butts quickly diminish into mediocrity. It's a shame to see, and there's only been one instance where there has been a Centaur in the Hall of Butts. Almost disgraced out of it too. It was an absolute debacle. I had to make a formal apology and everything. It was intense. MP by 2, yes! Attack by 1, agility by 1, MP by 2 is huge. He's coming up, going after the hero. Can they say that a hero can save us? Dookie's getting some more damage now. I like this. He's been up in his game for sure. Happy about Dookie's performance. Slade the 5th. Not happy with his. I don't know if Slade's going to be a permanent member of this team. He does low damage. He just doesn't have it. He's got the butt, right? But outside of that, he doesn't have much else. Jaha level 7, HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1, 1s across the board. That's okay. Could be worse. Could be better. He's drawn the attention of the Gallum soldier. We used him to bring him out. He's only going to do 1 point of damage. Jaha's got such a high defense at this point. But he's really used as a decoy to really bring out the other forces, the other bad guys. Chester, we're going to have him draw the ire of the mage because he has such a high, level 8, HP 2, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. That HP is big. I want Kazan to get the kill. I don't. Kazan, sit back. I want my healer to get something going on, but she's not able to yet. Nobody's hurt severely at all, so she's gonna... Oh, this stinks. Sarah's in a predicament. Mage is coming in. Gonna attack Chester. Okay, Mage. That's a choice. We wonder sometimes about the AI. That's gonna give us an opportunity to take them out real quick, though. We're whittling these guys down in health, so that way they can get easier kills for our weaker enemies. Jaha's got such a high strength, and he's already such a high level at this point. I don't want him to be taking XP from those lower level players. Slade needs to level up. And so does May. Is her name May? What's her name? Yeah, keep hitting Chester. The only person we got to worry about and get we got the 2 hits, nice. The only person we have to kill fairly quickly is the mage because that fire is going to do a lot of damage. So I'm going to have Chester take her out. Kazan, you're gonna sit back. You're still really high level. Everybody's like Slade and May are level 5 right now. So that's a major issue that we have to alleviate. I don't know if she's gonna get the kill here. She did. Just what she needed. Level 6. HP 1, MP 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Okay, that's good. We really need to focus on her getting those levels. And because we're in this position, the archer, I don't know if I want Slade to get the kill. We'll give him a shot. He hasn't leveled yet. Let's give him an opportunity to succeed. Level 6, HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Ugh. The gains are pretty standard. We're looking for something special. So we want to leave the priest for last. I believe he is the quote unquote boss. If you kill him, it ends the fight. Let me see. It should tell me. It does not. Have a wonderful night, Eric. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Take care. Knight Rider. Was it this one or one of the other ones where you could get a party member by hatching it from an egg you found? That would have been the first one. That would have been Shining Force 1. And it's good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Alright. She's gonna be healing. We gotta start using that MP. That would have been Domingo, the floating squid wizard. Have you played Shining Force 2? Fantastic game, I might add. Alright. Get the kill, Slade. We are not going to hit that cleric yet. He's going to attack her. Okay. Oh, he hit for a lot. Holy crap. Oh, no. Okay, good. He could have killed our healer. He decided not to for some reason. I'll take it. This shouldn't get the kill. Yeah. I'm gonna move him down. There we go. She's gonna kill the mage here. Oh, he used the force field. Oh no. She's gonna die. Alright. Chester, move up. Don't kill him. Just hurt him. He'll want to cast his healing spell now. Yeah. Look at him. He's got no neck. Oh, very nice. I can very much appreciate that. Such a great game. Yeah. Kaizen's got to get the kill. He's got to get the kill before it's too late. Because if that got a spell off, it would be devastating for our healer. Alright. What do we got? Jaha. I'm going to put Slade up here to take... Yeah. To act as decoy. Because I want our healer to come in and finish this guy off. So she can get that XP. She needs it. Healer's back in action. Chester's getting another whack at him. He's going to heal again, which is good. Let's have Kaizen whack him. Octonoozle Ogre Battle. Also a good one. Necks are overrated. This is also very true. Yeah, he's going to heal himself, which we want. He's out of heals. Heal herself. She should be leveling up fairly soon. Nope, you stay there. You move back here. Oh, he's going for Kaizen. Main issue I had with Ogre Battle is that you could not save your progress while you were in the game map. Ooh, that's not fun. Slade, get a whack. Oh, the force field. You hate to see it, folks. Take hours? Oh my gosh, that's not fun. In my eyes, that's just not fun. Alright. Kaizen, move back. He really doesn't like Kaizen. 10 points of damage. I'm letting my healer get the final blow on this, because I want her to level up more. This should do it. I had the original one on Super Nintendo, which was worth some money back then because it got yanked from the shelves due to some lawsuit or something. Interesting. HP by 1, MP by 1, attack, defense, agility. Heals level 2 now. We like this. New spells. Okay. I'm not missing anything, I don't think. Already passed away. Dookie feels pity. The poop feels pity. Hi, guys.
What's up, boy? We guarantee your lives in good condition.
Everybody's dead, man. Lorigami, I wonder if it was a lawsuit from Queen. Oh, from an ogre battle? Like, what was the lawsuit from Queen? What do you mean? See, Gallum soldiers destroyed the cages. The strange animals ran away. He's shivering. Will you name him? Yes. What do we name the turtle? I don't know for sure, but what I do know for sure is that Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen, is named after 2 separate songs on Queen's second album. Oh! Speedy, says Sakura. Any other ideas? I like Speedy. Speedy's a good choice. No, wait. Tush. Tush. Let Us Cling Together is also a Queen song. Ooh. I'm doing fantastic, Lorigami. How are you today? My dear, I hope you're doing wonderful. A cheerful turtle person, dragon person, turtle person. We're gonna name him Tushy. Tushy. Sakura, Tushy. Tush is great. We need to add the E in honor of my daughter. Doing well. I'm glad to hear you are doing well. I was sick for 2 weeks. I had to go to the ER. And I'm okay. I'm better now. Not the best, not 100%. Dookie named him Tushy and beckoned. Ooh, ooh. Tushy, the tort, has joined the force. I'm okay, thankfully. I got bronchitis after getting RSV from my kids. So it was pretty gnarly. And so like my birthday was last week and I was super sick. And the day after that, I went to the ER. I was so bad. Tushy the Tort. It's perfect. Tushy the Tort is a main character in our team. Oh, and he follows me. Thank you. And it is what it is. I'm okay. It's the midst of a pandemic. I mean, what are you gonna do? Nobody's here. He brings... Oh no, where'd Tushy go? Bring back Tushy. I want my Tushy back. I'm not afraid of Gallum. Grown-ups are cowards. Be quiet when the Gallum army comes in. Got it? Watches your butt. The Gallum army was so rude. Gallum soldiers rushed into the castle. What's going on? Mom! Dookie, are you alright? Please do not go into the castle, Dookie. I must, Mom. I must! Don't call me Dookie. Dookie and Tushy. What a combo. Why did Gallum invade our country so suddenly? Why? We were allies.
It's been so quiet since they forced their way into the castle. What's going on?
I can't believe it. The Gallum army went in the castle with Mr. Lemon in the lead. Dookie feels pity. Pouring out for Dookie. The beds are empty. The men are dead. Oh my gosh, they're all dead. So many dead guys. A swath of bodies. My God. Investigated the bookshelves. Bodybuilding. That was in the women's room. We couldn't get to that bookshelf earlier. Because the lady screams and tells me to get out. Stop! Please stop! Don't make me use my sword anymore!
Where's King Gallum? He went into the tower ground seal, right? Then I must go there.
Please! Don't move or I'll have to kill you, please.
Lemon, calm the freak down. You already figured it out, didn't you? We didn't attack Gallum. Your king lied. We are allies. Do you believe me? We would never.
Stop! No! King Gallum is my...
You have to believe me. Your king is possessed by a devil. He is not King Gallum.
No! Princess Ella screams for help.
No! Father Astral, somebody, please! Alice!
He has taken her away. We have no time.
Stop, sir! I can't let you pass.
Then you come with me. Yes, a good idea.
Okay.
You kids follow me.
Hey guys! The Gallum soldier scared me, but when Sir Astral made an incantation, King Gallum screamed. He ran upstairs with a pained look on his face. This is a nightmare. The princess was taken away and I'm paralyzed with fear. Oh, it's you, Dookie. King Gallum took Princess Ellis to the ancient tower.
Alice is in the tower. I shall go with you. Save my daughter.
King Grandseal and the minister go with Dookie. This is a nightmare. King, I'm just gonna go look at your daughter's underwear drawer. Don't mind me. A small piece of silk. Dookie is flustered. So I wanted to see if they said anything. Dookie feels regret. Dookie feels regret. Oh, go and save her. Sir Astral was right. That's not my king. That's a devil. Me? I'm almost a goner. A strange black cloud enveloped me. Yes, Matawi, give me those yogurts. Those beautiful, sweet, beautiful yogurts. Going in. Dwarven Dad! How's it going, good sir? How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Come join us and learn the epic tale of Dookie and Tushy. Here we go.
Astral, you're so persistent. King Gallum, what do you intend to do? You wouldn't understand.
Thank you, Dwarven Dad. 3-month streak! Oh my god, 14 months. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, it's so long. Nostril! Save her! Father! Thank you, Dwarven Dad, my friend. Thank you, you're far too kind.
King Grandseal and Dookie. Blast! Give up now, King Grandseal. Do you want her to die? No, you give up. We've got reinforcements. Your great magic cannot defeat all our soldiers. I'll kill you before they have a chance to attack.
Just try it. Old man fight.
Astral. Goo. I've beaten you. You've lost. But so have you. Or had you not noticed? You cannot move. Princess Alice, run away.
I'll try.
Stop, my dear. Oh! I won't lose her now. What should I do? Dookie, can you hear me? Save her. I've no time to play with these kids. Devils, I summon thee.
Yee!
Forget about Astral, I'll kill him. Eat them all up before they reach her.
Alright. These great demons, aka Gallum Archer, Gallum Knight. Great demons. Fantastic demons. There's Tushy. Look at him. He's got an attack of 18, a defense of 23. How does that compare to everybody else? He's got a huge, huge defense. The best defense out of anybody right now, which is big. And he's only got 7 hit points, so we gotta stay away from magic users. But he'll be great. There's Sarah. Okay. Dark Smoke. Is he gonna hit Sarah? Of course he's gonna hit Sarah. I love tactical style games like this. I do too, Matawi. I do too. They're so great. 2 attacks on Sarah? Oh, jeez. She's got the MP. She's gonna be healing herself. Out the gate. Kazan gonna do a little blaze for 20. She'll heal herself. She needs the XP anyways. Oh my gosh. Kazan. Toker! Holy smokes, Toker. Hold on. Let's get ourselves a haiku. Are you ready? Hold on, let me get my stuff up for this, because I need to pull up my doc, because I'm a dork. Okay. Shining Force 2. Okay, it's time, folks. Buckle up. It's time for a haiku. There it is. A fight against smoke. What means to defeat a foe? Just blaze. 420. This has been a haiku. Dude, it's good to see you. Shout out to Toker, by the way. Release Bob! Cyrus! My god. Bob. Hold on. Your canopy, my friend. Oh my god, my office is a mess. Shout out to Toker, by the way. Bob, are you doing okay? Can you see him? There he is. Toker playing some Phasmophobia recently. Nice. Absolutely fantastic streamer. Good friend of mine from way back in the day. Plays a bit of everything. Been playing a lot of MMOs, playing some Phasmophobia. How you liking that game? It's a lot of fun. So good to see you. Let's see, where were we? What am I doing? I don't even know. Okay. hero. They just implemented, or they're going to be, they just announced, level up HP 2, attack by 1, defense by 1, a single player mode to that, which I think is kind of strange. I'm like, how are they going to do that? Single player Phasmophobia. I was thinking that you had streamed all the Shining Force, only Shining Force 1 and CD, Dwarven Dad, so I have not even come close to streaming them all. Ooh, okay, Tushy's got some damage. I like it. Tushy's good. See, there's the dark smoke I'm talking about. We're gonna be Blaze 420 and those guys. We need to kill this dude real quick because he can do some major damage. Jaha's level 8, HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. One's across the board, we like it. Heal yourself. Yeah, no Dwarven Dead, we've only just begun. There's still Shining Force 3. And not to mention the other Shining games, which I don't know necessarily if we're not gonna rate the butts on those. We're gonna play them though. Shining in the Darkness, Shining the Holy Ark. Absolutely happening at some point. Yeah, he'll get the kill. That's great. Kazan needs vengeance for that one, man. He got hurt bad. HP 1, MP by 2. That's so big. Agility by 2 as well. That's so fantastic. Oh, we didn't even look at our oh my gosh. Guys, I am slacking on the butts right now. We're doing some butt slacking. We didn't really get to look at our Tushy's butt. What was I doing this whole time? A butt-headed move. I know. I feel nothing but shame right at this moment. Don't worry. Good, good. Going after Jaha. That's fine. He's got a high defense. Only going to do a point of damage. We'll take it. Here's Tushy. Oh, Tushy can't reach him in time. Is there a mage up there? What do we got up there? Archer. Okay, those guys are on that side. The dark smoke's going to end the fight, so we don't want to kill those guys first. I'll move Tushy up because he has such a high defense, they're not going to hurt him. He only has 7 HP, but watch, he's only going to do 1 point of damage against him. Oh, he dodged it! He goes in his shell! Oh, Tushy. Tushy, you beautiful son of a bitch. You. Oh, so beautiful. I love Tushy. Tushy's my big boy. He's going to be here for the whole fight. Whole time. Critical hit. Nice Kazan. Look at the butts. So what we do in this also, for everyone who doesn't know, has never been in this situation, when we play Shining Force, look, we're looking at all the butts. We're rating them all because we see them. 90% of the game is just these butts. So we have to at least rank them, quantify them, understand them better. So that way, we can better judge them and find the ultimate balance. Oh my goodness, Keyglyph's hanging out. Hold on, Key. Hold on, Key. We're gonna get a haiku in a minute here. Chester got hit for 2. Key, have you met Tushy yet? He's the newest member of the family, Key. Tushy is the newest member of the family. We love him very much. He is a small boy, but we love him dearly. I'm gonna get that haiku for you in just a second. Okay, well there's Slade. He's got a decent butt. Small butt, so what? Slade's level 7, HP by 1, attack by 2. There we go. Defense by 1, agility by 1. That's good. That attack by 2 is good because Slade, not. Here we go. Here's Tushy. Get ready. Let's look at this butt. Here we go, Tushy. Come on. He's got his little tiny tail, which is a big deal. Oh my goodness, the flex factor. Did you see that flex? He takes his hat off. He's got a little bit of that oomph, that gumption. He's got the color. Doesn't have necessarily the Z factor that I was expecting out of him. But overall, that was a really good butt. He's got tail. That tail doing the wiggle waggle, that's a contender, baby. That's a contender. We're going to have to see how that shapes up overall in the end. If that really is going to be what it takes to enter the Hall of Butts. But we might have one right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a big deal. That is a beautiful butt. Sarah's level 8, HP by 1, MP by 1, attack, agility, all up by 1. Very good. Okay, Key, let's get you that haiku. You ordered a haiku. We've got another one. Back-to-back haikus. Let's go. Whee! It's time for a haiku. The butt of Tushy, emerald vibrance alight, a super cute tail. This has been a haiku. Thank you, Key. Thank you for the haiku. That was a super cute butt. That's a great butt. I like it. Alright, where are we at here? What's happening? I don't even know. Okay, so we just got the mage and the cleric to kill. And then the smoke. So we're gonna move our guys around. I don't want to have to engage with the dark smoke just yet, because that will end the fight early. We don't want to do that. Not yet. We gotta protect Tushy too, because that mage will be able to kill one-shot Tushy. And so we have to be very considerate about that situation. Oh no, the dark smoke's already coming in. That's gonna do some damage on Jaha. These guys are big. They're big and beefy. We're just doing this to use up the MP. And get squeeze as much XP as we can into our healer. Poor Sarah needs every bit that she can get, because she's not a powerhouse. I'm moving Chester in to go after the mage. Counterattack, not bad. Key, I'm doing fantastic. How are you today, my dear? Oh, went up a level. Okay. HP went up, and all that stuff went up by 1. HP went up by 2, which was nice. Key, I'm rating butts. You know how I'm doing. We're doing great. Doing silly voices. Alright. We don't want to attack that dark smoke just yet. Oh, I'll have... No, we don't want to attack that dark smoke yet. Throw Jaha up here to get that. Always going after Kazan. That's going to hurt. That's going to be death of Kazan. That's okay. That's okay. Oh boy, that hurt. Let's see. There we go. Jaha's gonna get hurt. That hurts. But you know what? We'll be fine. Oh, the dark smoke moves again. It's killing Jaha. That really hurts. No, Jaha. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. We just need to get a kill quickly. Oh, Tushy, you better not die, buddy. Okay, Tushy's got that defense. That sweet, sweet defense. We like to see the Tushy defense. We need to get the kill here so that we don't lose that, because that could be devastating. They could do some magic. They could go after Tushy. We don't want any of that to happen. We have to protect the Tushy. But we're in a major disadvantage here. We don't have a lot of options right now. We don't have a lot of tools at our disposal. J-Rod! How's it going? We're trying to get the kill, J-Rod. We're working on it. There's Tushy! Oh! Dodge the attack! Look at that dodge! Oh, that was a beautiful dodge. There at least was that going for it. We need to do heal 2 so we can reach Chester. We have the MP for it, thankfully. Chester's a heavy hitter. We need to keep him alive, amongst many other things. We just gotta focus fire on all the dark smoke. We can't blaze 420 the dark smoke right now, which is just a major problem. I'm in your time zone tonight, J-Rod! Welcome to Eastern Time, my friends. It's a beautiful place, Eastern. Lip wants an impromptu story. Folks, we've never done this before. This is a new one. This is a new one. Hold on. Let's finish off this fight real quick, and we'll get you an impromptu story. I promise you this. See, I got some story dice on my phone. Just symbols that we can use to have to formulate a story. It'll be a short story. I don't know how it's gonna go. It's probably gonna end terribly. But we're gonna try, gosh darn it. We are gonna try. Major damage on the dark smoke. Let's get this dark smoke killed. Yes. Make way for Tushy. Make way for Tushy with the final blow. Here he is. Tushy. No! Come on! There's the dark smoke again. Okay. I want Tushy to get that final blow. We're not doing it. Tushy's gonna get that kill. If it means sacrificing Chester in the process, and it does. Oh my god, Chester's getting sacrificed. Everybody's dying in this fight. Only for Tushy to become the best ever. Come on, Tushy. You're a beautiful tortoise. Okay, Sarah, you're getting the final blow. Sorry, Tushy. You didn't have what it takes. Fantastic. Now it's time to tell a story, folks. While this is going on. Are you ready? Let's see what the dice say. We are going to roll the dice. We're only going to roll a couple dice. I don't know how this is going to... This doesn't really necessarily translate well, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Alright. Shake them up. Okay. We have the clock, the plane, the key, the moon, and a sad face. Here's the story. In the midnight hour, there's a man going to go see his family. Coming home from a business trip on a red-eye flight to Boston. Holding with him his most precious, valuable, a briefcase locked. What's inside? Sitting next to him is an egregious man, a boisterous buffoon, awake, alert, jabbering like just a cackamane jackal. Trying to engage in a conversation with the gentleman holding the briefcase, asking questions. What does he do for a living? Any kids? Any family members? What's in the briefcase? What's in the briefcase? What is in the briefcase? The man with the briefcase, aloof, wants to see his kids and family, dodges the question, tells him it's nothing. It's nothing. Oh, but there's something in that briefcase. Oh, there is. The boisterous gentleman, 3 o'clock in the morning, full of energy and life, picks up on this, wants to know more. Where'd you get that briefcase? It's really nice leather. Let me see it. The man says, no, you cannot see my briefcase. The boisterous man says, I'm taking that briefcase. Pulls out a shiv. A struggle ensues. No one notices. Why is no one attacking? No one's coming to the rescue with the man in the briefcase. The man with the briefcase is wondering what is happening in this plane right now. As he gets stabbed and falls to the ground bleeding. And with it, the boisterous man takes the briefcase and opens it up. And all that's inside it is little drawings from his daughter. The end. Sad story! It got dark. It got dark. My goodness. The Shenmue music in the background fitting so well with this story. As a mini story. Impromptu. I don't know how it worked. This is my first time trying. I'm sorry. King Callum, you've lost your followers. So have you. Everybody laughed during that story. It was so sad.
Princess Alice, come here, come here.
Father. It worked well. I'm satisfied. Okay. Shriek!
No, princess!
Alice!
Freeze!
Back into the shadows I go!
What a good hostage she is! Stay there or she'll die!
Stop this, King Callum. Leave her alone, please.
Princess Alice, I'll save you. King Callum murmurs a magic spell. Watch out!
What?
Father!
Don't worry, I'm fine.
That was just a warning. Do you want me to attack again? King Grand Seal, Callum, please tell me, what's in this tower in Ground Seal? You really want to know? Okay, I'll tell you.
King Callum displays the jewel of evil.
I'll open the door to the evil world. Observe!
An earthquake.
Interesting.
Now do you understand? I plan on opening the sealed door.
Why? What's inside?
The only Taco Bell in the kingdom. You'll find out soon enough.
What's he doing now?
Here they come.
What? Princess Alice is swallowed by a light tube. A light tube.
Farewell for now. Going up. He's using the light tube to go through the doorway. Save her now! Dookie, you're good at performing acrobatics. Minister, help me.
Yes, but how?
Throw Dookie toward the light tubes.
It took a second.
Throw Dookie at the light tubes.
I did not expect that. I did not expect that to happen. As another, maybe poop will still come out.
Throw Dookie at the light tubes. Dookie, save her! Too late, you're too late. Oops, we lost our grip, but...
Dookie grasped the Jewel of Evil. Dookie grasped the Jewel of Evil.
What are you doing?
Hold on, we gotta let this just go up. He's throwing poop. We just gotta let it go up. What's gonna happen? Goodbye, Dookie. Man, Dookie really likes to cling onto that light tube.
Don't touch my jewel, don't touch it! I said don't touch it! I'll shake you off.
Shake that Dookie off. Pinch it off.
You're still there.
Wow, he's so brave. He's so...
I've almost got you now.
Pinch it off. No, you'll fall if you open your hands now.
Dookie's jewel suddenly flared, like a hemorrhoid.
Whoa, the lights!
The Jewel of Evil fused to Dookie's neck.
He stole my jewel.
The two jewels merged together.
I have to go back and get my jewel. No!
Father, Dookie, help me! I can't wait to look at the clip. We're gonna get it. 1 second. She's gone, Ellis.
We couldn't help the princess. Dookie, why do you have two jewels?
Dookie explains what happened.
Indeed, perhaps these jewels are the key to solving this. What? Another earthquake?
Wow, it's getting worse. Whoa! Sir Astro, what should we do?
I'm not sure.
Sir Astro!
Let's get out of here. We'll come back later with soldiers to rescue her.
But Sir Astro!
He won't budge. We'll have to carry him.
The minister nods.
Dookie, you'll be buried in the tower. Come on!
Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's see if we can see this here. Boink. Boink, let's look at this clip.
Yes, but how?
Throw Dookie toward the light tubes.
It's so good.
But how?
Throw Dookie at the light tubes.
Dookie toward the light tubes.
I love that so much. I love that so much. That is hilarious. Thank you, Key, for keeping that alive. That's good. That is very good. It's so funny that we've had in Shining Force 2 situations where the name fits so perfectly. So perfectly to the events that are happening. We have Dookie, throw Dookie at the light tubes, and maybe poop will still come out. Which is just pure gold. I'm also 5 years old. We gotta go! Thank you for that clip, Key. That makes my day. I love clips.
Strange earthquake. Dookie, you must escape. Okay, everyone is safe. Are we, though?
Your Majesty, Sir Astral, are you alright?
You didn't escape? Why are you here?
We've been waiting for you. Chasms are appearing in the ground. Everyone's on the ship to avoid falling into a hole.
Thank you. Dookie, hurry to the harbor.
Woo! Help! Help! Oh God! I regret nothing!
That's too cruel. Dookie, go to the harbor from the east side. It's safer.
King Grandseal, Sir Astral, oh Minister. Everything is ready. We can go anytime. Nature Boy. Sire, Sir Astral, glad to see you again. Can we put out now?
Dookie, are you ready to leave port?
No.
And come back here very soon.
Why? Is there something I could be missing? Oh, my Grandseal's collapsing. It's like, why give me that option to leave? It was big enough to cause a tsunami. There's no room for you here.
Ouch, I have bruises everywhere. Who are you? Don't push me. The ship is full.
The town was destroyed by the earthquake. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Dookie, are you ready to get dropped off at the pool?
Weigh anchor! Oh, Dookie. Sir Astral, where are we headed?
This earthquake must have caused damage all over the island. Maybe to the east? Oh yes, to the mainland.
To Parmacia? What? To the mainland? No! What about Ellis? No, we'll stay here on Grands!
It's too dangerous to stay here. Weigh anchor right now.
No! Ellis! We'll forever call this place Ellis Island! Oh. Whoa.
Tonal shift. We were almost swallowed by that chasm.
Sir Astral, where should we go now?
I think we should go to the mainland. Don't you agree, Minister?
Thank you, Key. We have no choice.
Oh, then let's go to the continent of Parmacia.
And so the ship heads east for Parmacia. I feel sick to my stomach. Oh.
Sarah, look!
Sorry, Tushy. I can't do anything right now.
That's not what...
Sorry! Oh!
Hooray! Centaur!
What? That's true, Sir Astral. We can see the mainland. This tune is called, wait a minute, I know the name of it, Lively Town. Took a second. Yes, Key.
Finally, we've arrived. King Grandseal, can you see Parmacia?
Oh, that's good.
Minister, we're approaching Parmacia.
Land the ship, Captain. Where?
Anywhere. There. No, there.
But the ship will be destroyed.
It doesn't matter. The ship will be used for lumber after we land anyway.
Are you serious? Well, just don't complain that we don't have a ship later.
Such good music too, Key. Shining Force music soundtracks are fantastic. I also love Tushy.
Well,
the ship is crashed into the shore, oh no!
Oh, sure. That's what I call good seamanship.
The people of Grandseal have arrived at their new home. Tune of the year some time ago for one of the hosts of the VGM podcast I listened to, and it caused a small controversy. Why did it cause a Why did it cause a controversy? Because it's cheery? Everybody listen up. Let's build a new Grand Seal here. The ship will be a good source of lumber. Break the ship apart and bring the lumber onto the land.
Hey, we're going to break the ship up into pieces and build our new town. That means we can't go back to Grand's Island. Hey, listen to me.
Be quiet, we know that. Help me remove this plank.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, so like it just popped up out of nowhere? I like it. No argument that it's a great tune. It was just a major upset. Yeah, like it just was like, this is the best one.
Oh, it's stuck. Heave, heave, come on.
Oh.
Oh, what a klutz.
That's okay, John needed a bath anyway. Ah, he stinks. Dookie, bring that plank above deck. I can't talk now, I'm working. No worries, Key.
What can I do to help?
Our hometown will be reborn. Bring up the plank? No. You had better bring up that plank.
Boy, I sure hope Jaha could swim.
That's okay, Jaha. I needed a bath anyways. They're mining granite for our town at Northcliff. Okay.
Hey, somebody take that plank from him. Anybody? I got it. I think, boy.
Dookie hands over the plank.
We need a lot of planks for our new town.
We can't go back to Grand Seal without a ship. There's no Grand Seal on Grand's Island now, but I know that, bud. Somebody help! Hey, what's wrong? One of my friends has not returned from Northcliff. He may be in trouble. Well, this isn't good. Dookie, did you hear that? Would you go to Northcliff and check on the island on his friend? You're so brave. Hey, he's going with you. Dookie, thank you. I'll show you to Northcliff. Follow me.
Dookie, wait. Hey, wait.
Hey, you're all wet. You leaving? Say it isn't so. I think it's too dangerous out there alone. And it'd be safer if we come along. Let's go. It's over there. There he is! Take this! He's lying down. Why? What happened?
Most strangers have arrived.
You! Did you hurt him?
This is my territory. I protect it. You came here to save him. Ah! Everybody attack!
Oh, innkeepers. What about innkeepers? Oh, that he's lying down. Yes. There he is. Okay. So the final dude is, I think this guy, the witch there, which is weird because there's another witch down here. So let's see. It's a tribe of marauding innkeepers. Oh my. They're coming for you. Oh, the witch is coming in to whack Chester. Coming in to make a statement. Sarah, stay back. Kazan, use Blaze. Offer you a bed. You better take a bed, or they'll make sure you do. For all eternity. Oh, that blob's gonna get... Oh, it couldn't get him. That's good. We're fine. Oh, look at that hit. Jaha, you're so beefy. You can get the kill, Slade. Let's see what we got. Alright, hero. Come on, Tushy. Kaizen. Oh, nice. That's perfect. That is perfect. 1 HP. Wasn't Sarah in to finish the job? J-Raw! It's so good to see you, J-Raw. How are you? 16 months. Holy crap. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. It is very cool. Fantastic game. I'm doing great. Playing some Shining Force 2, rating a couple butts. Ooh, that hurt. Oh no. We gotta get Slade healed quick. Okay. Yeah, man, we're playing some Shining Force 2. It's a great time. I love this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The Shining Force games are just insanely fun. Oh, Chester got the counterattack. He got the kill. He stole it. He's level 10 now. HP 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Nice. I want Tushy. Oh, Tushy can go here. It has been pretty butts for butts, to be honest. There's a lot of butts. Let's heal Slade. I just picked up Front Mission 3. Oh, yeah. Yep, the strategy. Oh, yeah, Front Mission's great. That series is really good. Sarah's level 9, HP by 1, MP by 1, attack by 1, agility by 1. Great stuff. Great gains. The thing with Front Mission is just there's a lot of numbers and a lot of like customization, which is actually really cool, but it's a lot. There's a lot going on there. Hunter Goblin. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. Kaizen's butt. It's so disappointing. Kaizen looks so cool as a spellcaster, but his butt is leaving much to be desired. To be very frank. Get it? Butts and cranks. Wieners. I'm a 5-year-old, I told you. Oh no, Sarah, don't die on me. 11 points of damage. Holy smokes. Get some big hits. Level 9. HP by 2. Yes, attack by 1, defense by 1. HP by 2 is big. Come on, Tushy. Come on, Tushy. We need to get Tushy to get that kill. We need to let Tushy get that kill. Tushy needs the XP right now. We're retreating for the time being. Yeah, we'll let Kaizen get that kill. But that's awesome, man. Front Mission is such a great series in general. It doesn't get as much love as it deserves. MP by 1, attack, defense, agility. Learned Muddle. Okay, Muddle's good. I don't use it very often. That's a very precise one. This is fantastic. Shining Force 2 is so great. What's great about the Shining Force series in general is that it is a series that is 1 point of damage. Tushy's gonna tank that every time. It is a series that is that right balance of accessibility and strategy. So it's a game where you don't have to overthink. There's not a lot of numbers heavy stuff. Ooh, defense by 2. I like it. So it's not this major obsession over numbers and number crunching and the minutia of like RPG stuff and menus. You get right into the meat of the potatoes. It's attack by 2, defense by 2, agility by 1. That's big. So it's something that's really accessible, but also really fun and engaging to get into because there's a lot going on for it. Plus, there's lots of butts. Hero's gonna take a shot. But that's okay. He's got a lot of HP. Oh, he blocks it. Look at the block stance. See, now, here's the thing. The animations in these are really gonna define how we rate these butts. Right? Sure, the attack animation may not be the best. Right? Like, that one's, it's decent. It's like a 4 butt. Right? But if he's got a really awesome block animation, that's going to make all the difference. It's going to change the game completely. Turn the whole game on its side. See, they got lots of flex. HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Slade is... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Slade. I don't know if he's going to be a permanent party member or not. We're going to see what happens when we have to make cuts. That's really when things are going to really change. Here comes Tushy. Look at that. Oh, Tushy. Tushy's so good. I really enjoy... That's the thing, is that, like... I don't enjoy I don't like the portraits as much in this one compared to oh jeez, I did not mean to do that. Compared to Shining Force 1, I really like the portraits in Shining Force 1. But I will say that the animations in this one are far better, and I think that the art in that regard has been improved greatly. Making way for Tushy here. He's got to get a kill so he can get that XP. When's Jaha gonna have a turn? My goodness. There we go. That's fine. Attack Chester. He can tank it. 4 points of damage. Not a big deal. Yeah, we're coming around, because if we kill that witch, the fight's over. And we need the fight to not be over, because we need to get as much XP as we can. Otherwise, you know, it's limited here. We can sit here and be like, oh, we can just grind it. I don't do grinds. That's not in my nature. So we don't, you know, egress all the time and like restart the fights over and over again just to get XP from everybody. We like to do a straight shot here. Unless we've painted ourselves in a corner, which I don't think is going to be the case. But I want to make sure that we get everything we can. Which means these fights end up going a little bit longer than typical. Medical herb. He just chops it at himself. Go, Tushy. I gotta bounce. Oh, no worries, Key. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Key, for coming in. Thank you for the haiku. I greatly appreciate the haiku. You know I love me some haikus. Okay, we just gotta be careful. We don't want to draw the ire of that witch and have the witch come out in full force, because witch will one-hit kill Tushy. Tushy's a defense powerhouse, but the problem is that they can't handle the magic. But have a good night, Key. We will talk. Chester, come in. Yeah, these goblins. Look at that goblin, man. That's a good goblin. That's a 10 out of 10 goblin. He looks like out of Ernest Scared Stupid. Look at him. That is an Ernest Scared Stupid goblin. Did you know that in the original Final Fantasy, there were 6 classes and each of them had only 12 frames of animation? 6 of them for each were used for walking around the world map. That's ridiculously tiny. 6 frames total. Or 12 frames. 6 of them for walking. Critical hit. You love to see that. Alright, Tushy. Who's a good boy? Level 9, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. He's not getting any HP, which is making me very concerned. But if we play our cards right, I think we're going to be just fine. We just got to keep him away from any magic. Yeah, let's have her whack it. Oh, yeah! She got a kill! Nice, Sarah. That was big. That was real big. So we're all sitting around somewhere between level 8 and level 10 right now? Oh, Slade needs healing badly. Yeah, that's about right. There we go. She's doing fantastic. Level 10! HP by 1, MP by 2, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. She learned Blast. Ooh, she's got an offensive spell now. That's a big deal. I'm gonna step back a little bit. That witch can get... Oh, that witch can get real close. Back away, Tushy. Yeah, Slade, take the hits. Stinky cheese! Alright, let's see what we can do. Don't want the hero to move up. We don't want to kill that witch right away. Maybe we do. No. Tushy, you need to get back, buddy. Sorry. I'm sorry, Tushy. That's just how it's gonna be. Okay, good. What, use freeze? Yeah. It's gonna be, what, 8 points of damage? 10 points? 9? Okay. Not bad. Yeah, they'll survive this. But Blaze level 2, we get to see this for the first time. Oh, critical hit! Kaiser with a big XP there. This is going to be the last fight of the night, too. Because then we got to rate the butts. We have to rate them. We must. It is in the cards. Get ready, buckle up. It's a bumpy ride when it's time to rate the butts. There you go, Chester. Oh, just plain attacking Kazan. Alright. I mean, that's a move, I guess. Can Tushy get there in time? Tushy can! Tushy's getting that kill. Getting that kill. No, come on! Oh no, Tushy, don't die on me. Okay, Sarah, you're getting that kill, I guess. Sarah's getting that kill. Okay. Came in to save the day. Save Tushy's life. Oh my. Hey, are you okay? Oh. Big rock fell on me. Oh, where is it? It's, Doogie. How come you're here? What a fool! We came here to help you! You'd be dead if we hadn't come. What are you talking about, man? Oh yeah, I remember. A huge rock fell on me after you left. Must have knocked me out. Anyway, thanks, man. Look at that. The tunnel's blocked by a rock slide. Oh, that tunnel. Oh, what a pity. Treasures may lie within. I guess we'll never know. Doogie, let's go back to the ship. There it goes. Disappearing into the ether. Look at that, Doogie. They've finished breaking up the ship. There's our new town. But our Grand Seal was much more beautiful. Cheer up. That's okay. We'll take it. They worked hard to build their new town. 1 year has passed. Our town is being rebuilt, as you can see. But we'll be better off if there are no accidents. You're too young to spend your time guarding our new home. You are the soldiers of Grand Seal. Do your best to improve our new home. King Grand Seal. King Grand Seal. All the people of Grand Seal have been working hard for an entire year. Please thank them for their hard work. Ugh. I have nothing to say. Nothing? Alright. Sir Astral, please speak in place of our king.
Okay, I got it. 1 year has passed since we came here. The castle, the town, everything is coming along nicely, but we lack something. What is it? It's gumption. And trading. We need to make alliances with other towns.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you, sir. That's all for today. You may go now. Goodbye. I just want to save. And then, oh, crap. A strange animal, really? Yeah, it's a very big bird. People are surrounding the bird. Should we talk to it? It'd be a good opportunity. I'll go see the bird. You tell the king about it. Whoops. I just want to save the game. Can I save the game? Please? Please let me save. Oh, Dookie, good timing. There's a strange animal in town. It's very exciting. Just want to save my game. He's shining. Is this a bird or a god? I can't see. I can't see. Hey, why don't you touch it? It might be a stuffed animal. What a big bird. How beautiful. It's legendary. Dookie, your father was very curious. He must be indigenous to the mainland. Hey, no, I never leave my shop. I didn't know birds like this existed. Dookie, investigate the bookshelves. Buy and sell. I think there's an opportunity here for me to snatch something. Yep, their store is open. Healing drop. While they're distracted, we steal. I just want to save. Alright, let's go and talk to the bird.
Oh, it's big. I want to touch him. Oops. You missed. Let me try. Wow, he's fast. Hey, he's over there. Okay, my turn. Of course he's quick. Stop! Stop this! Oh, easy, he speaks. Of course I do. Is this how you greet strangers? Shut up, bud. How barbaric! I didn't know humans were so impolite. What?
Those boys are about to hit the bird!
Stop!
What do you think you're doing? I'm sorry, I must apologize for their actions. Welcome to Grand Seal. I'm the minister. We just settled here. We're strangers here.
Haha! Yeah, you're right. But I'm very happy to meet a man like you.
Please stay here as long as you like. Let me introduce you to King Grand Seal. Follow me, please. Can I see my game now?
This is boring.
I may help you. Oh, sorry, old habits die hard, huh? The bird's gone, I'm back to work.
What a big bird, how beautiful. It's legendary. That's pretty fun. Going home. See, that bird is special. He belongs to a god. The minister was upset. He looked at me scornfully. I'll be disciplined. It's you, Dookie. I'll never forget you. Thanks for saving me. I just want to save my game. And loot the town. Despotism. Magazine Hunter's Life. Soap operas. What is it? Father Carpenter? Father Carpenter. Great Voyage. So I'm gonna go to this, and then I'm gonna come back, and now everybody should be back to their spots. So we can save and rate the butts. Nope. I can't yet. Are you serious? I just want to save the game. I just want to save the game. Grand, so Dookie, you're here. Sir Astral's waiting. The minister and Sir Astral inside. They're giving a warm reception to our guest. Dookie, something important's happening. Dookie, something important's happening. Dookie, Sir Astral's over there.
Dookie, something important's happening.
Are you a phoenix, the legendary bird? Yeah, I'm a phoenix. But legendary? I don't know about that.
You are legendary. Peter, I read that a phoenix serves a god.
God? Oh, well, come on. Luke calls him a god. As long as he watches over us, nothing can break the peace of Pharmacia.
Volcanon?
The great being who created the earth? Oh, this is the happiest day of my life. Please let me go with you and meet Volcanon. Okay. To tell the truth, I hurt my wing during this trip. I stopped by here to ask for help, but I don't want to trouble you. Don't worry, these lands love trouble. Dookie, why didn't you tell me you were here? Did you listen to our conversation? You know, it's time for us to set out. We're going to Mount Volcano with Peter. It's from the Far East.
Sir Astral, you said you're going to? No.
Why not?
We came here just a year ago. We're still learning about this country. You're needed here. He's right. You must stay. Dookie, please take your party and go with Peter. Astral, do you agree?
Yes. Well then, you're my command. They're my companions. I'm Peter. I really appreciate your kindness. Mount Volcano is in the east. It's very far away.
Dookie decides to take Peter with him. Okay. Mister, bring the gift. Yes, sir. A parting gift. Take it. Dookie receives 100 gold coins. Good luck, Dookie. Find as many friends as you can on your journey with Peter. I just want to save my game. There we go. Thank you. I'd at least like to have a roof. Save. Wait, do I have to raise anybody? There we go. Saving our game. Had a lot of technical difficulties. But now that we've saved, we will not continue our adventure. And take a rest before you continue, my child.
That's it for today? Is it better take a rest now? Come back again.
It's a cool witch. Alright, folks. Let's shut it down. Okay. It's time, folks. Before we get into the rating of the butts, though, we have something very important that we need to look into first. Alright? It's very important that we look at the Hall of Butts. As you can see, we have 5 inductees into the Hall of Butts. The original Poop. Yogurt. The Mighty Warrior. Look at that tail. Wow. It's beautiful. Blue the Dragon. Oh. So, look at that. Look at the shape there. Look at that. You get the Z factor too. You get a little bit of that undercarriage. Fantastic. Now, Guyane may not be much to look at right now, but Guyane's butt in action is fantastic. And then the one. Listen, I had taken him out of the Hall of Fame previously because we had a clone. But that clone came in book 2. He was in book 1 of Shining Force on the Sega CD. Look at the sinew. Look at the shape. It was wrong of me to do so, and I apologize and atoned for my sins previously, even willing to step down from the Ministry of Butts. But no, you let me stay and continue to rate butts and do my service to you, the community. And he is back into the Hall of Butts. A beautiful form. Look at that. The only member of the Centaur race in the Hall of Butts. It's a beautiful thing. But listen, folks. We're not here to look at butts. We're here to rate the butts. Let's do that now. Cause it's time to rate the butts. Cause it's time to rate the butts. It's time to rate the butts. Let's look at our rankings. Here we are. 10 butts. The perfect package. 9 butts, 8 butts. All the way ranging down to 1. 1 to 10. What is going to make the cut? What is going to be the creme de la botte? It's time to make a decision. Look, first off we have Dookie. Dookie doesn't have much of a butt in the shape, in the form. But his flex factor, decent. Decent flex factor. The color, kinda missing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a 3 butt. It's a 3 butt. It's not, it's below average. It's not the best. But then let's talk about some good butts. Let's talk about a decent butt here. Alright? I mean, look at all these butts that have yet to be ranked. We've never met any of these butts before. So many butts to see. So many butts to see. We've only just begun. Let's get into Chester. Representing the Centaurs. He's got the form. He's got the flex. The color's a little off. We get a bit of that Z factor, that undercarriage. It's a little bit something something. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good butt, but the color is not there. I'm putting Chester at a 7 butt. It's a solid start. It's a solid start for Chester. Okay? That's not too bad for the Centaurs, but there's some room for improvement. The Centaurs can come back. Next up we have Jaha. Again, the form factor, not really there, obfuscated. He's got some flex, he's got some color. It's a tough decision. Where do you put him? I'm gonna put him. Our final standing for Jaha is gonna be. It's gonna be a 4 butt. It's going to be a 4 butt. It's a little bit better than our heroes. It's got a little more meat to it, right? It's got a little bit of that flex factor. It's got the color that's popping. Let's talk about our man Kazan. Kazan? Is that his name? Kazan. Disappointing butt. Maybe the worst butt we've seen in this game. It's a 1 butt. I'm not even going to deal with it. His animation's terrible. There's no form to it. There's no flex. It's an absolute crying shame. It's a 1 butt for Kazan. Hate to see it. Next up, Sarah. Got some colorful robes. Has a little bit of flex. The form, it's not there. It's not there. It's a 2 butt. We got a 2 butt there. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but it's just not there. Look at this. Look at this. Right now, this is an absolute shame. We're all dawdling in the lower ranks right at this moment, but we know that these things will change. Next up, though, we have Slade, the Rat Man. Now, you would think, though, hey, Rat Man, he's got a tail, right? No, not this one. A bit of a disappointment in that factor. But he's got a little form. He definitely has the flex factor. He got a nice little lunge, using the knees, bending up and down. Definitely trying to emphasize what little butt he has, considering he's a skinny Rat Man. I'm going to have to put him... He's a 4 butt. He's in there with Jaha. This hurts. Yeah, she's very slender and flat. This is butts we're talking about. Exactly. Now, you can create the illusion of butts, right? You can use that flex factor, use those hips to help emphasize the butt. But I'm not going to lie. Look, when everyone would think that maybe we're rating butts here, and this is a little strange, maybe you're objectifying people a little too much here. Look. The lady butts typically underperform. They're typically lower tier. Now, look, you get something like a Centaur butt. I mean, that changes the game. Now, our last party member on the team right now. This is interesting. What are we going to do with Tushy? Right now, Tushy's got the flex factor. Tushy's got the color. Tushy's got the form. He doesn't have the Z factor. He's got that little wiggle in tail. But something doesn't sit right with me right now. Tushy's gonna have to be... He's a 9. He's not there. He's not there. It's mostly shell. CD Arcade, because butts time. I come in at the right time. Perfect time, CD Arcade. How are you today, my friend? I hope you're doing well. He's a butt stallion. Yes, there you go. The tail, it's mostly shell. The color, the flex factor in his animations, it's good, but it's so close. It's so close, but it falls so far away. And so, to recap, where we are currently in the day 1 standings of Rate the Butt for Shining Force 2. We have Kazan at 1, the worst butt ever. Sarah at 2. Dookie at 3. Jaha and Slade both sitting pretty at a 4 spot. Not too bad. Room for improvement. Again, we have all these butts to look at. So we're going to be getting something special here. Chester, a solid performance for the Centaurs. Coming out the gate so much strong at a 7. But then we got Tushy. So close. Just narrowly missing that perfection. It needs a little more gumption. Maybe when he gets promoted, maybe he'll turn into a majestic turtle beast and get ourselves the 10 spot. Maybe. The butts improve over time, absolutely, Sakura. They absolutely do. Because we may come into situations where we see clone butts. That definitely affects the overall score. Clones of butts in a single instance of a game can really diminish the value of those butts. They become diluted. We don't want a diluted butt. But then there's also situations where new animations can come to arise. We'll be able to see that we didn't before. A dodge versus a block versus a spell casting versus an attack. Those animations all change drastically for each character. So that's really important to pay attention, to see those instances when they arise, and to capitalize on it to make a better evaluation of the butts. It's very important. These butts are serious business. That is day 1 of Rate the Butts. Now listen. We have to go raid somebody now. Who are we going to raid? Let's go back. Let's go see who we can raid tonight. I will be back Wednesday. Have a good night, Lip. It is a pleasure, my friend, as always. I'll be back on Wednesday. The Soul Reptile wins. I like it. I'll be back on Wednesday night for more Rate the Butts. We're going to be playing more Shining Force 2. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be glorious. We're going to see what we can find. Now, let's go see who we can raid, though. That's what's really important. Twitch.tv. Who's on tonight? Who is on tonight? Let's go say hi. Someone different. Ooh, we might be getting some piano music, maybe. We're getting close to the piano time at least. Redox PDX is playing Secret of Mana. Let's go say hi to Redox. They're going to be doing a performance too very soon, so let's do that. Let's go raid Redox. Wonderful person. Give them all the love in the world. Fantastic streamer. Love her to death. Great nurse as well. And teacher. Everybody have a wonderful night. I'll be back Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. More Rate the Butts. More Shining Force 2. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Say bye, Bob. Bye. Goodbye. I'm Bob.